everybody's favorite DM or least favorite DM. I don't know why you watch me if that's the case. I'm the Warlock Kadash, and these are the players whom you all know them. They're cool. And we
are you muted?
No, I'm not. I am not muted. We've already talked about this already.
Just want to make sure so everyone knows he's not muted.
Yes, I am not muted. My voice is coming out. You can all hear me. I'm not putting out any important exposition or anything. Anyway.
I can't hear Kadash. Anybody else have that problem?
Anyway. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're resuming what is our fourth game of Treasures in the Ark. And so let's do a little recap of what happened in the last game. You all had just gotten off of the murder of your captain and his bros, and you were like, "Yo, I guess we're the crew now. I guess we're in charge of these digs." And everyone
I'm the
was like,
captain now.
"Yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what he said." He quoted.
I even changed my name everywhere to Captain Braden Patrick.
So you all ended up getting special roles on the ship. You all got special items to fit your roles, to make you better at your roles. And I'm not talking about the rolls of your dice. I'm talking about your roles on the ship. And you all, shortly after, you all went into a tavern, and you establish yourself as, I believe, adventurers, right? And
I think so.
And you call yourselves the wily sirens.
The wily sirens.
The wily siren. That's your ship name. That's who y'all are. And you also took on I believe his name is Jacob. He's a little cabin boy who's doing all the bitch work on your ship right now. And then you all met up with the old man who, he was like, "Oh, you're such wonderful people. Can you go deliver this thing to my friend in the center of the land?" And then you were all like, "Nah, dog, we'll do that, but we're gonna go fight some orcs first." And then that's what you did. You went north and you fought some orcs. Shava showed up and helped you, to your surprise. And this is where you fought. Oh yeah, you also brilliantly poisoned their grub, which was like, damn, nice. And you won a nice battle from that, and here we find ourselves again. And scene.
All right.
Sorry.
So you should all be on a page with a bunch of dead fucking orcs. Shava's there too.
Yeah.
And I believe you were all like, "Yo, what are you doing popping in the middle of the fight?" And she's like, "Well, I was like." She said something akin to, "I came here to help deal with the orc threat. I wasn't even sure if you guys were going to be here."
Yeah, I remember that. I believe there's also, 2 or 3 more camps on the island?
Yes, Shava scouted ahead and found 2 extra camps. There's roughly 66 other orcs on this island. And she also, well, she didn't mention this before, but I'm going to get into her character. But there's also, in between both those camps, there's also an arcane pool that I was not able to investigate. It's guarded by 10 very strong-looking orcs.
Dorman kill orc.
We'll get to that, Dorman. Sorry.
I am Dave.
We can handle that.
Wait, before we do anything, are we doing that idea of a rolling for
Oh shit!
story initiative?
Yes. We are doing
right.
the out of combat initiative. So all y'all roll a d20, and I'm gonna be keeping track of this shit.
Should we use roll or?
Well, you mean
Nat-
initiative. So you
I was
use your
gonna say,
initiative roll.
I got
Okay.
a nat 20.
Tormund, we love each other.
All right.
I have a multitude of things open. Let's do. Let's open up on this page. Out of combat initiative.
Well.
So. So Sonya rolled a natty 20.
Yeah, yeah.
So does
Only
that mean
one
she's
of
gonna have
them.
bonus luck on elf returns?
I'm going to. I don't believe that's going to apply to anything here. Actually, because I mean, this is a whole entirely new thing. I'm not even. We're just seeing how it goes. But I will mark that on the nat 20, nat 1 list that I've been keeping track of. That none of you have any idea what I'm using for.
RNG.
Alright, so Sonya's 20. After Sonya would be Panda. Or Kund. Actually, I should be writing your character name so that we don't break the what would you call it?
Yep.
The
I'm
fourth.
Kund,
Fourth wall.
by the way.
You're Kund. Okay. Wait, I thought you were Mugger.
So, Parker.
Nope.
Nope.
That's Panda.
Been that way since the beginning.
You see that Mugger's picture has an animal thing behind it, and his character has a animal companion type thing going on.
This just shows who I am as a DM, which is terrible. And then after Kuhn would be Mugger with the 12. After him
Nope.
is
Try that again.
after this is
You're never gonna learn unless you do it.
This is the real life problem with twins. Okay. So, Dwarvian is Kund, Panda is Mugger.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And wait, and I wasn't even what? Okay, yeah, there we go. And
What'll really get you is they're being mean because they could easily switch their chat messages to their character names.
Oh no.
Just saying.
don't fucking play with me here.
We are
That look
one.
of genuine concern just popped up on your face.
You cannot pull this shit on the DM.
We are legion.
This isn't okay. So you are Dwarvian. Are you Kund or are you Mugger?
I am Kund.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. I don't see what's happening right now because I'm busy taking stock of people's turns.
You don't want to.
If my camera's on, you would have seen me spill Dr. Pepper all over my face.
Missed opportunities.
Right? But I look like shit, so my camera's staying off today.
What's up, guys? Dwarvian here. I hate you guys. Anyway, so we're in scene. We're in scene. I don't know if out of combat initiative applies to like social interactions with Shava. I'm going to assume no, though.
It wouldn't be fluid enough. That's my 2 cents. If others have their own 2 cents, they can throw it in there.
Oh, this is your idea, Dwarvian. What does it also apply to social interactions, or is it just like out of combat like experiences?
Well, it would also be anytime you interact with people. It's basically just so you just have a list of how things happen. So any interaction, as long as those people are there. So like if 2 people split off, obviously whoever's there would be the ones there interacting with that person.
Okay. So, all right. Then
Unless we designate a voice for the party.
I mean, it shouldn't be a voice for the party. It should be your own individual character's voices.
Well, I mean, like usually, like most groups will have a person who's like the voice who talks to most of the people, and if someone else has something to chime in, then they'll say it. But that's other groups. No.
Well, me and the
Our group.
captain are both pretty high charisma, so
It's what you call the face of the party. They typically deal with all charismatic interactions.
what's your charisma, Brayden?
The score is 16. The bonus is 3.
I'm 17 with a bonus of 3.
Oh, that
Your Christmas score is
Same.
technically higher.
so that reminds me. Brayden, what did you do for leveling up? Did you take a feat or an ability score?
I took a feat. Sorry, it was defensive duelist. So my armor class hopped up to 16 as long as I'm using a finesse weapon, which I'm using a rapier. So it's that and my daggers are both finesse weapons. So
Gotcha.
my AC is now 16.
All right.
So, yeah, I did that at the end of last session. So I double checked that earlier today, which is why I thought it was safe to take a nap.
Oh, you thought wrong.
So you thought.
I apparently forgot to set an alarm. Alright. So, well, Electrix is first up in this scene, I guess.
Okay, so,
So,
we're talking.
If you would have anything that you want to ask Shava, you'd be first up in line.
Why does she keep showing up?
What?
Can I ask her why does she keep just randomly showing up?
Oh. Well, that would be because I was hitching a ride on your ship first. I was seeking your ride to East Town. That's kind of how we first met. The other captain was in charge though, and I actually heard about the orc threat, and I decided to come over here myself. I had no idea that you were even coming here.
Is she gonna keep helping us?
I mean, well, if we have the same goal, so I see no reason why not. These are very peaceful people, and I'd like to keep them safe.
I'll accept that. I'm just gonna move like away over here now. Skeptically looking.
Well, then I guess next up in line for anyone that has something to say to Shava would be Kund, which is Dwarvian.
Wouldn't it be Mugger who has a higher score?
No, it's you're not screwing with me this time.
I'm not screwing with you. Twistedpanda, who is Mugger, has 17. Dwarvian, who is Kund, has 12.
Twistedpanda, Kund, Mugger.
Wig makes it better.
Do you have anything that you would like to ask Shava?
I'm guessing not.
Okay. He's not muted or anything, is he?
It doesn't look like it, but he might be having issues on his end.
Panda, you there?
Hello?
Hi.
There we go.
My question was, has she seen any, like, guards going from one village or tribe to another?
I haven't really seen any guards. It's just mostly the 2 camps, and like I said, the 10 orcs that are guarding like this magical pool that I was able to find in between the 2.
Okay.
Did you cut out again, or was that it?
I was thinking.
Okay.
But my follow-up to that is, are the orcs separated evenly between the 2, or does one have less?
It's I wasn't able to. From what I could tell, there was about 25 on the camp to the east, and the rest of them are on the camp to the on the. Well, actually, no, that those numbers wouldn't add up. There's about 20 in the camp to the east. There's about 24 on the camp to the on the camp to the west. 34 on the camp to the west, and then the remaining 10 are at the pool in the center.
Okay.
Do you think we would have a fight against the 10 in the center?
They seemed like they were stronger than the others, but as long as we could keep them from warning the rest of the orcs, I don't see why not.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the group and just like shrug at them and be like, 10, then 20, then 34.
Tormund kill orc.
Mm-hmm. Look at that, Coon. Your thoughts?
I'm good. I'm reading my book.
Gotcha. I think actually I'm next in line. If
Actually,
Dwarvian doesn't have anything to ask, if Dwarvian doesn't have anything to put in, and I think he said he was reading. Okay, just want to double check.
Not
All
paying
right.
attention.
Yeah. How far away from the camps is this? Are these 10 orcs in this special spot? Like, how far away are the camps from that?
they're roughly 2 miles from the pool. It seems like they really plan on making it this distance for a reason. I mean, just over the hill. I mean, you can just see it just over the hill, 2 miles off from this camp too.
Okay. So it'd be unlikely, unless one of them got away, that they would be able to be heard. Correct?
Right.
People who actually know the carrying of sound distances. City boy here. Both in game and out of game. City boy here. So hitting the 10 would make the most sense. Tormund, I know you just kill orcs, so you'd be okay with going to any one of them, wouldn't you? And Dave, you're still Dave?
I am Dave.
He's still Dave. So, unless anyone wants to say anything else, are we going for the 10?
Yeah.
Tormund, get bull ready.
All right. I think it'd be a good idea if everybody got their weapons ready. Though we may want to rest a bit, because I don't think we did that after the last combat, and Tormund and Dave are looking a little rough.
Yeah, you guys took a couple of good hits there.
Out of character question, doesn't Dave naturally regenerate just over time being a mummy?
He needs to rest. He
Okay,
still needs
I
to
wasn't
rest.
sure.
Like anyone
asking.
else, he needs to rest. The only problem is he cannot heal by himself outside of combat, unless he uses his mummy magic. But that only lasts for 4 rolls now, because he leveled up to level 4.
Right.
4 rolls now. So yeah, he definitely needs to rest.
Does anyone have a spare flintlock pistol?
Actually, yes, I do. I'm not really using it.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say you could take it if because I know I have one.
Apparently, just a small pile of pistols thrown at him.
I only got 2 hands right now, guys. I don't know how to get more yet.
It's gonna make you go fast. Just have them all over the place.
So, if you want, you can take our flip. Okay.
I'll take.
Sorry about that.
Whoever's the first one to offer it up, I take it because they were the most eager to give it to.
You've used it more than me, so do you really want to give yours up? I have yet to use mine, and you fired yours twice.
No, I have it.
I was talking to Eldrix.
Oh.
I think I've used it like maybe 3 times. If you haven't
Yeah,
used
I
your
haven't-
ball, you can give it.
Yeah, you can take mine then.
I was gonna say I'm not efficient in it, so I don't think I've hit anything with it.
I think you hit once.
Oh, did I?
I think once. I don't think it was a good hit, but I think you hit.
It was a trick shot.
I don't
failed
think I have it.
Okay, so now that I have the 2 pistols, I'm going to drop the infusion on my bag of holding because I don't actually have anything in there right now. And then I'm going to drop the infusion on my reef curve bow, and over the rest, I'm going to infuse both my pistol and the pistol I was just given with the repeating shot.
Okay. By the way, you got 11 more shot when I handed that too. I gave you the 11 shot I had.
You hand me your 11, and I proceed to turn around and hand Elatrix 22.
There you go.
Thank you. More chances to miss.
So all of you are taking a short rest now, or any of you rolling any hit die to recover any health?
I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
3. That was a sucky roll. That still nearly gets me to my maximum, but screw it. I'll roll one more and get 7. Put me to
Basically, okay. He's basically full health.
Alright, is there anything else you guys want? Are you guys plan on doing during this long rest at all?
I'm good.
Can I RP something?
Rest.
Yeah, sure.
So as Dave sits and meditates and heals, the jewel of I can't even say the name of it. Aurelia
Aurelia? Or something.
Aurelia.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
glows faintly, and the air around him starts to breeze, and temperature drops
Like around for everybody.
around him in a 5 feet radius.
Alright, so no one around you would actually feel it, but you certainly would.
Yes.
Or as much as you can in your undead state.
Yes.
And thematically, is this just thematic stuff that's happening, or is it just, or does it have any purpose to it?
It has a purpose because he's leveled up. He has his barbarian inspiration now.
That's right, because technically none of you can level up without without a rest of some kind. Which this was your chance to thematically increase your scores.
Yes.
Okay, so Braden would therefore be over the side, just kind of dancing around with his rapier, testing out being defensive with it because he's getting tired of having to retreat every time he's in combat.
Thematically, yes.
Please stop that. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm always behind it. It was like, oh, shit.
Okay, out of character, I'll try to remember when I do have to retreat in a way that I'm still in front of you.
Nah, it's good. I'm good now. Don't worry about me. I'm adapted to your combat style.
I wanted to play something other than a frontline guy who's a meat shield, so I chose this guy.
Oh yeah,
Still frontline.
Mugger, thank you for reminding me. So when you all, well, basically after the last session, you all, I rolled a D4000 for all of you and stuck a little something in your treasures.
Oh. I'm assuming it's the last thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, a telescope.
Oh yeah, a sealed glass vial filled with magical preserved unicorn blood. That's not ominous.
Now, your trumpet is it like a physical object where I literally just have to like put it to my ear, or is it like a magical device to activate?
So basically, it's just a thematic thing that you can use to give yourself like a advantage on perception involving hearing.
Okay, but it's not like a magic item with charges or anything like that.
Say that again. Sorry.
It's not a magic item with charges or needs to be activated. It's just like a physical object.
Just a physical object.
Okay.
And it's not.
So,
and I've also decided to not make it like those ones that they had in the 40s that that look like actual trumpets. It's just like an extra device that you can put up to your ear, and it gives you extra perception for hearing.
Kadash, can you write more about the treasure you put in so I know what it looks like?
I can do that. Let me just get to you, and remember what you have.
Because that could just be human.
No. Funnily enough, that is what it is.
Yes, but like, is it just like a back, a full headpiece, all tails?
It's like imagine the stomach was sliced open, and from where the genitals would have been to like up to the neck, and you kind of wear over your head like a hood.
That's what I'm thinking. But I just want to make sure. Does it give him? Does it do anything? Or just looks?
It's
If it's just looks, then he's not going to put it on because he's not smart enough to do that.
I mean, it can make you a little warmer.
What is your
He
treasure?
doesn't need it. He just needs to be warmer. But okay. Oh no, I'm keeping it hidden then. I'm keeping it hidden for a special reason. For a certain thing that Kadash knows what's going to happen with it.
Okay, so
Okay.
okay, so I have a telescope, but it says when you look through it, you get a cloudy vision, but things look different. I don't know. So say I use it and I'm looking at like one of the dead orcs around here. What does it look like?
You would not. So you put it on. So you put the telescope to your eye, and you look at one of the dead orc bodies, but the body is not there. What you got like a cloudy screen in front of you, but it just looks like ordinary Earth. And when you look around, you don't see any of the people that would have been there. Most of the land is pretty much the same, but like your friends aren't there, the orc bodies are not there, the camp isn't there. It's just how the land would look like if nobody was there.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, and is my unicorn blood just a Harry Potter reference?
No. I mean, this ain't no Harry Potter. What do you think this is?
No.
Well,
Dungeons and Dragons as if Harry Potter went to hell. That's what I say. I'm just kidding. I like Harry Potter a lot.
no, it's
No, Butcher. He's binge watching it at the moment.
I would tell him to read the books, but yeah.
Ouch.
What? The books are good. I just
Valuable.
he's watching the movie. He's watching the movies first, so yeah.
All right. So if everyone is done with their current situation with short rest, are you guys gonna? I assume you're gonna march towards this magical pool of water that Shava has mentioned.
I think that would be good.
All right.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna move. I gotta copy and paste all of you. And your Steel Defender goes with you too, doesn't it? As well as your as well as the turret. Yeah.
I think the turret has.
The Steel
quote, unquote,
Defender is
peace.
permanent. The turret, I think
I
has
just
a
summon
life.
it.
And moving you all over. So as you march on over to this location that Shava leading the group because she knows how to get there. You all travel over one big mound hill, and at the very bottom of it you can see in the distance 10 orcs, all pretty heavily armored, all protecting this magical pool of water. The magical pool of water you see here is not actually covered by an actual rim of obsidian like that. It's just sticking out of the. It looks like a normal pool that you would see in the middle of It's like a. It's actually like a 15-foot by 15-foot like pool that you would see just coming out of the ground, like naturally.
You just couldn't find said image in fact.
But no,
There was no pond for you to choose from.
there was not a pond. Okay, I'm gonna look. Okay, if I'm gonna pond. Why couldn't I think of pond?
This is what players are good for. To make the DM look its image thing again.
All right, well, I'm still rolling with this because the ponds don't look as natural.
Okay.
So at the very bottom of the hill, you see all these orcs. All of them, like I said, pretty heavily armored, and they're all like they have blood splattered all over their bodies. Some of them even you even notice that a few of them have like shards of like what look like daggers sticking out of their own arms and other parts of their bodies, and open wounds that look like they're healing. They seem very gruff and tough, and they like they've seen a lot of battle, and like they seem pretty demented.
I am Dave.
So they don't see us.
They do not see
Right.
you right now. You're on top of the. From this perspective, you are on top of a hill. They're at the bottom of a hill, and you're far enough in the distance that you're kind of hard to see without them making like their own perception check.
Can I go into stealth?
Sure. What are you trying to stealth for?
Maybe get a little closer and I don't know.
Because if you're trying to get closer, there's not really much cover. There's not really any bushes or trees on the path there. It's just a pretty open area.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to like get seen and then get attacked by 10 of them. Never mind.
Gotcha. And ignore the pool guards that are spawning. I threw in the stats, and I'm not gonna rewrite them for every single orc. 3, 4.
While we just sat down, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Are they holding melee weapons or are they ranged?
They are all holding melee weapons, axes, and basically great axes and great swords, like all heavy weapons.
Okay. Maybe Tormund could pick off a couple before they charge or something.
Tormund's already thinking of it.
And we could get in defensive line.
Hearing that, Mugger pulls out the 2 flint. You see now are carved with arcane runes on both of them.
Okay.
I can help with that.
Perfect.
I'll drop my turret as well.
All right, so we have
I kind of stand up here. I just kind of step forward into the front and kind of like, okay, like
so we have Tormund and Mugger preparing their long range weapons to take him out as they get closer. We have Braden ready to take the front. We have Kund summoning his using his mechanical ability to summon his turret, like ching, 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 ching.
Just shoot that on my shoulder. Lands on the ground, starts building itself.
Also, I need to see something here.
God dang it. I'm trying to measure out this.
So I see you still haven't moved yet.
Okay.
Nope, but we have a plan.
Okay.
And from your distance, also, for Mugger and Kund, basically inside your head, you both have proficiency in Arcana, I believe.
I think that was a question.
Yes. Well, half question. Yes. I'm looking it up right now. Which you both
I
do.
do indeed have our.
You both do. Okay. So basically, inside your head, the special scouters inside your mind are kind of going off as you look at the pool, and they're definitely reading some powerful magical energies in there. But you know that's it. This is like that's about all you can tell with that. Just like you know that there's something very, very powerful right there.
What's with the black circle that was drawn on the map?
Sorry, that's me marking 60 feet.
Okay.
We can erase it and make it like a smaller little mark. That's the longest distance my daggers have. So, we ready to start firing at these people?
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road.
Dormund, Kund, fire when ready.
And Shava is also going to aid you in that one too.
It's Mugger that's shooting.
I can shoot too.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
Oh, I have a bow if
Dormund?
anyone needs it.
Metal Brothers, fire when ready.
Tillerus, this is my thing.
Ignore that bow shot. That was.
I guess I should. I was aiming towards. Let me put it on here.
Also,
Aiming
the fair
right
point
here.
to anyone to be careful with how far away they are. It's disadvantaged from this range.
No.
Longbow.
I mean, maybe not for you, but actually maybe not for you either with the longbow. The one.
Yeah, longbow I think is 120.
Never mind.
150.
Oh
There you go.
yeah, then you're good.
That's why I was double checking.
Yeah, mine's effective range is 20 and like disadvantage range is 60 and over. That's why I marked the thing because I'm like
this guy right here. He's my bitch.
Which one are you going for?
Back right, second up.
Okay.
Shava's going to actually step up and say, I'm going to request that I take the first shot at these people. I have abilities that can slow them down, which will allow you to fire more shots.
Sounds good.
I've got knockback. I'm good.
All right, so Shava is going to then step forward, and I mean, I don't really have to like I don't have to like measure distance because like this is still out of combat. But as she's getting closer, she's obviously getting the attention of the orcs, and they're like, "Rah! Rah!"
Okay, that's not what we wanted. I thought she could shoot this from a distance.
I just facepalm.
Yeah, basically.
And just in time. Okay, so just as they begin their move, just as they begin stirring around and start doing what they would do as orcs, she puts out both hands as a huge wave of cold energy fires out from them, forcing all these
We just lost
motherfuckers
Twilight on. Okay, there you go. Never mind.
from Discord too, or just
No, just roll 20. He's back though.
Okay.
Switching over to Edge instead of Chrome because Chrome is blocking my microphone from working on Discord if I'm tapped in on Chrome.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Right?
Because I'm not having that issue, so that's doubly weird.
Well, I think it's something with my settings.
Yeah.
So 10 Constitution saving throws were just made on these people. 1, 2. Okay, if I'm going in a fair order. Fail. Wait. Fail. Fail. Success. Fail. 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 Fucking fail. They fucking rolled like trash. Succeed and succeed. Okay. Oh, and fail.
Yay.
So succeed, succeed, succeed. So we have, and that's going to be 8d8s, and they can only move half their speed now.
Okay.
Dealing a total of 42 damage to those that failed, and half that to the successes. So 21 damage to the successes. I'm going to do them first so that I don't forget. And this is technically a surprise round. This is like the moment this happens. This is when you all fire off your shots of whatever you're doing. Okay, that's way too much. You're not negative 42.
He exploded.
Like,
Exploded from Cone of Cold.
Floating orcs. You can explode from too much freezing.
Can you? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Water expands.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yes. But can the human body? That's the. Let's get MythBusters
Throw
on the phone
someone-
for that one.
Throw someone into space, see what happens.
Okay.
Is
Yes.
that pond now frozen over?
Pass. Hard pass.
The pond is not frozen over. It's just a wave of cold that targets the living, not the inanimate. So this is where all of you would make your movements. So if we're technically doing an out of order initiative for this whole thing, Sonya would get her first move if she's making a long range attack.
the no.
I will miss, so I'm just gonna not.
It's Hail Marys.
Hi. What's the worst that can
All right,
happen?
all right. I don't know. I could roll a 1 and it'll backfire and shoot me in the face. I don't know.
You could, or you could roll that 20 and just annihilate someone.
And if it hits you, you have a healer.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
What's the range on those pistols exactly?
You gave them to us. You figure it
It's-
out.
I don't think it's like longer than like
60 feet.
It's got to be like
Yeah,
60
it's like-
feet.
yeah, I think it's like the dagger distance.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Should be
so
dagger
I'll-
distance. It's a projectile.
I'll move like
Yeah, but it's
here.
primitive projectile.
Very primitive. That's why I would say
And
60.
So I'm gonna let's see, how far is that? Hmm.
That's 85 to the
Ooh.
closest person. So yeah, they're
Okay.
and
You can still fire. It will just be at disadvantage.
So I was
Yeah.
here. I was here originally. So let me see. I can move. Is it 25 feet?
yeah.
This is 90 as a max for D&D Beyond.
90 is a max.
Yeah, 30 increments, 90 max.
I won't argue with D&D Beyond then.
Okay.
No.
I can send you the link if you want to.
Sure.
Quick question, Kadach. Is the sun out? And is the sun bright?
The sun is out. I wouldn't say it's particularly bright. You know, it's a cloudy day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here because that's as far as I can go. And I'll just fire it off.
That's right inside the outside range of it.
So if I just fire it off, like, is there even a chance it'll?
You still have to roll at disadvantage, but yeah, it can still happen.
Okay.
And you do get to add your dexterity to it too.
Okay, so I clicked the disadvantage thingy.
Yep.
All right.
I don't think we set that one up for.
Ooh.
Our damage and our range is different than what D&D Beyond says.
Well, either way, that's unfortunately you fire your gun and it just pops off. Wait, you have to.
Damn.
You have to.
Well,
wait.
the dex. Ignore that. You had the dex is added into your roll.
Yeah,
So you
I
have to
didn't
be
mean to
good.
click it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately,
the eight-
yeah. Boom. But you can't. You don't even see where your bullet goes. It makes it loud. You basically signal that it's time to fight.
And
The starter has
Yeah.
been pulled.
and then I think, are we going to take the rolls that Panda, Tormund, and Kund all fired off?
Yeah. Oh wait. You did all fire off. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
Were those okay? So if we're going off of those, are we going off those? Like, were those just practice shots?
Well,
Because
if we're
Mine
in
was a
combat-
misclick.
Oh, the first. Yeah. Okay.
I seriously thought that we were firing.
All
Yeah,
right.
you said
Well,
we're
yeah.
firing, so...
All
They did. I clicked the wrong thing, and I was planning on moving forward some.
Well,
Because I told y'all I had the pistols out. How would I fire my bow?
we can just roll with it. Basically, every single one of those is going to hit.
Yay.
Boo.
Tristan, do you want to change your, Panda, do you want to change your name to Mooger in the chat?
So...
All right. So, who was attacking who again? Like, let's have a Mugger let's do Kund first. Kund, which is Dwarvian. Can you mark who you were hitting?
it's two separate attacks from two separate things, so I'm going to attack this guy and then attack this guy for...
Okay.
Oh, we'll do the 10 here and 12 here.
Gotcha. Oh, wrong thing. So both your attacks, your firebolt and your force ballista, successfully incinerate one of them down to the ground, and also basically shoot your force ballista arrow through the gut of another one, forcing that one to the ground, and they're both fucking donezo.
Nice.
Nice.
That's 2.
And then rolling off of Panda, or Mugger, who were you attacking? Gotcha. And that's 8 piercing damage from your recurve bow. So you have your especially fire scully and really cool thematic recurve bow firing your arrow at this orc.
It is actually only 4 damage. My recurve bow is no longer enchanted with the ability that gives... Well, wait. The recurve bow is magic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it is 8. I forgot that any magic item I use gets to use my intelligence instead of my dex, not just my infused items.
Then your special arrow does get through and just basically gets him right in the throat, and he just gurgles up blood and as he dies. And then there's Tormund, who were you firing at?
This guy.
All right. It's not your
Middle
best.
bottom.
It is not your best bow shot, but you successfully are able to shoot him right, right in the upper thigh. It gets him pretty hard. He's had harder hits, but he's also taken a fuck ton of freezing damage, like just out of nowhere. So he's not doing too well as well.
I thought these were your natural enemies. Call that a shot?
Oh.
Tormund had sun and eye.
Sun
I
and
still hit. Whoa, wait a second. Hold a second.
The sun.
The funniest thing about that is that because he has an eye patch, he did mean eye.
Whoa, was that super weird for anyone else?
Yes.
Yeah, that came off a little bit. But I can understand what you said there, Panda, but that was a little.
It was at
Sorry.
like 1.25 speed. It was like a little bit faster than I expected.
I love when Discord does that. All right, so this is the point where you start rolling in combat initiative. Then.
Yeah.
Alright. Come on, give me an actual good roll this time.
Ooh. Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
I'll have to mark that on the Nat 20 chart. Which
You
you've
asked
actually.
for a good roll this time.
Which.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Do we have music going in the?
We do.
All right, I'm just not
It's
hearing
very
it. Gotcha.
low.
It's very very ambiotic, but
Did it
Well,
send-
no,
I
my
wonder why I
sound
can't hear it.
sometimes messes up on my computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
can't
missed
hear
this.
anything.
Because it's an orc, I get a +2 on that attack, by the way.
So okay, so it was 2 more
So
damage.
it was 6 damage instead of 4.
so in
Do
addition
you get
to
it on
so
the
in
damage
addition,
or on the to hit?
that's a good question.
To damage.
All right, so in addition to your regular shot, your hatred of orcs is also infused into that shot, and he can feel that as well into his leg, but he's still not dead.
Okay, now
Bonus
we can
ouch.
use it.
I'm not happy.
And rolling for the orcs. All right, I'm not gonna bother switching the points, the point 16, 17s. They're just gonna leave them as is.
Yeah, that only really matters when there's a tie, and I think it does it automatically.
Yeah,
It does. If you look at it, it actually does put it automatically in the turn order.
that is pretty nice.
And the only people who tied were Dave and Mugger, and it shifted them.
Oh, you stopped the music. I think it broke my Go XLR.
All right, so let's start our fight with the beginning of Brayden's turn.
All right, so all right, I move forward, and then that's at 50. Do I take a disadvantage at that distance with my throwing my dagger? I think I do.
I believe
Because it's outside distance. It's 20. It's 2060 is its distance.
So you
If-
take disadvantage.
you would take
Okay,
disadvantage.
that's what
yes.
I thought. That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check before I did this. The one dagger at that guy. 12.
That is not going to hit. Your dagger just zooms above the orc's head.
Okay. Well. Come on.
All right, Kund, you're up.
All right. I refocus my attacks on this one here and this one here. So gun turret turns. And
The firebolt will hit. The ballista will not.
all right. So firebolt was here for 5 damage.
Your firebolt connects with the orc, forcing him to he hit the final bits of burning flesh on his body just force him to give out, and he falls to the ground and dies.
Don't worry, I got that one for you.
That's fine. Dorman got plenty last time.
All
Make
right.
him feel better.
Next up is going to be Tormund.
All right. Make sure I get my movement right. Okay. And then, all right, so Dorman steps up. He's gonna aim at this guy. Dorman not like orc. Dorman kill this orc. Please, orc die. Damn it.
Yeah, your shot again. You kind of undershoot it. You know, you're a bit upset that your first one didn't kill that orc, so you're just you're a little disappointed with yourself, and it kind of shows in the next one. You undershot it this time.
Tormund not happy now.
Does Tormund have any other actions?
Tormund cast spell.
A bonus action spell? Yes, you do. All right. So next time you hit someone, you get that special ensnaring thing. Then next up is Elatrix.
All right. I'm going to move right next to Brayden. And... oh, no. Okay, I'm going to fire at the... how do I show that that's who I'm attacking? The one that's above...
Hold, click and hold. There you go.
Ah, that one. I'm gonna fire with my flintlock at a disadvantage. I guess since that's super far away. Alright, here goes. Well.
Yep, again, your flintlock, it makes it's such an exciting bang, but again, you lose track of your bullet and it doesn't end up anywhere you want it to go.
I look back and say I tried.
It's okay, half person. It happens.
Without a squeak.
I like the added golf clap.
You can join me in my pity fest.
Was every testing
That
like
one was
wind
a
direction,
gold
like
Following up, Shava is going to line herself up and do her classic lightning bolt on in this line right here. That's gonna force dex saves on the three of them. Oh no, I don't need 31 rolls. I just need 3.
Whoa.
The top basically they're rolling like shit. The top one saves and the other 2 fail. Not that it's gonna help them out that much at this point.
Dorman smell crispy orc bacon coming.
Yeah, so she lines up her hands, fires a wave of lightning energy out, and just incinerates the 3 of them in a sort of chain lightning deal. You hear orc screams, and then you smell very finely cooked orc after that.
Smells rotten.
And following up her turn is going to be the pool guards' turns. At this point, they're gonna fucking run away, but they have half speed to run away. Even if they dash, they're only gonna make it that far. But that far they will go.
Are any of those moving at that half speed?
They're all moving at that half speed. That's their dashing speed.
These two aren't. They both saved.
No, they still move that slow, even if they succeeded on the save. It's
The damage is what they saved on. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that spell, so I just assumed that saving meant they didn't get slow.
Look, they flee.
Alright.
Flesh is weak.
Honestly, you guys are gonna fucking destroy this. I can thematically end it right now if you want and just progress with the plot, or you can take him out yourself if you want.
I'm gonna give chase.
Yeah.
I think we should kill them.
Well, I mean, they'll die.
Always
They'll die
have to.
regardless. I'm just saying,
It's always satisfying to battle them.
I'm just saying, thematically, I can move it into the next part of the plot, or you guys can do it yourself.
I think we want to kill them, so...
Yeah.
All right, then. Do we want to keep playing it out turn order wise, or would you just want to like say or do you guys want to have a say in how you slaughter these three fucking just dead ass motherfuckers?
I'm just gonna keep taking long shots at them. They can move at half our speed, so
Yeah.
I can
We can
move and
catch
shoot
up
at that
to
point.
I mean, I'm just saying, do we want to keep taking initiative turns for this one, or do we just want to? Do you all want to just have your say in how you destroy them and be done with it? 'Cause-
Initiative is more
Alright.
streamlined.
all right,
Yeah.
then Dave, you're up.
I am Dave. He has not been given any orders, so he just stands there staring.
All right,
Forgot that was a thing.
this is true. Forget about this.
I look at Mugger and go, Mugger, come on.
But it turns over because
Well then, that's his turn. Muggert next.
Hey, follow me.
oh wait, he can't move that fast. He can only move like 20 spaces. There you go.
Well, if he's sprinting, he can move
Oh,
faster.
he's yeah.
Mummies can't sprint.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the sunlight. It's daytime. He's limited.
Oh no!
That's why I asked how bright it was. There's still sun.
If
You
you
still can't move.
Okay, so also those are supposed to be at disadvantage.
So your
I
first
don't really
shot-
think it matters with the natural wall.
your first shot is about as fun to watch as Elatrix's shots have been.
Yay.
Well,
Make loud boom, yay.
It's fireworks for when we win.
And that one also does, and that second shot also does not hit.
Pre-celebration.
Y'all watch as I hold up the two pistols. The barrels glow with a blue arcade energy, and then y'all just hear, and y'all see a blue arc, and it just totally misses on both of them.
One of them just kind of goes, pow, off in the distance, but just weirdly missed.
One of them starts to charge, and then just powers down.
Following Mugger's turn is going to be Captain Braden Petrick.
Alright, Oh, that shit. Sorry. That's in the way. And now I'm off center. Off center. There we go. Alright, so. I hate this. When you resize the screen, sometimes it messes up where you grab. There we go. And I think I'm still on the outside range of picking. Alright, that one's actually closer, but they're still. Yeah, doesn't matter which one I fire at, they're all at disadvantage. So, disadvantage, dagger throw. Nope.
Nope, sorry.
That 25 looks nuts.
Your dagger gracefully
That
soars
was the
past
nat
them.
20 that you got robbed of.
Oh yeah, that was a nat 20. I got robbed of a nat 20. God dang.
Following Braden Patrick's turn is Kund again.
I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna do another volley.
That's gonna hit. That unfortunately will miss. Does your Force Ballista have a range to it?
120.
Okay. So which one are you hitting with the firebolt?
I'm gonna go for the furthest one here. This one.
All right.
For 8 damage.
All right. You don't have any modifiers to add to that?
Nope, it's a
just
can.
1d8 fire
Intro.
damage.
All right.
Yeah. Or 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was D10.
Yeah.
Next level, it'll be 2d10.
Yes.
All right, you singe him in the back, and he doesn't really react to it, but you can definitely tell. But he does. It's not like he doesn't react to it. He grins like, "Argh!" And he just keeps up his pace. He doesn't stop.
There's more coming.
Next up, Tormund.
These orcs have a right to be terrified of us. They're being chased by a giant mechanical tortoise, 2 robots, like a bunch of pirates, a high-level lizard, and they're getting artillery rained down upon them from 120 yards away.
Okay. Tormund tried to kill this time. Tormund tried to trap this time.
Kadash, you got my message?
Yeah, I got your message.
Okay.
That is gonna hit.
That was after this guy, by the way.
Nice.
Fuck.
What? But wait, there's plus.
Twice now. It's 6 damage.
There's
Plus
plus.
two, plus two.
There's
Oh, yeah,
plus
it's
2.
plus 2.
The seething hatred of orcs and follows
Wait.
your piercing damage.
But wait. Hold on a second.
There's more.
Wait, there may be more. Hold on a second.
You get a fuck ton of features with that thing.
I know. Probably should have added, checked these the last time too. So,
Oh, also, that guy has to do a strength saving throw.
Which one?
Whoever he hit.
okay, here you go. And then Colossus Slayer.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah, Colossus Slayer.
There you go.
You would have killed that last
Yeah.
one if you had...
I
Remembered
would
it.
have too, but I had forgotten about it.
You would have, but in the moment you forgot you forgot your abilities and as an actual character.
Tormund was sad. Now he happy.
Wait, so
So
which?
that's a total of 12.
So who's making a strength save and why are they making it?
The pull guard that I hit has to
very
make a.
right.
Yeah, he's ensnared at this point.
That's right, from your fucking thing, the ensnaring strike.
Yes.
Good call.
While he's restrained, he takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of his turns.
This guy's rolling like absolute fucking garbage. He's restrained as fuck.
Yeah.
Which means his movement is 0.
Lock him down, put him down.
All right, good job, Elatrix. You're next.
Okay, so we're gonna give the flintlock another go.
Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
Mama needs to kill an orc.
By the way, Elatrix, you know that you can dash as a bonus action, right?
How far?
60 feet.
It doubles your
Well, it
movement.
doubles. It'd be 50 for her.
Okay, so I just went
Yeah.
It
25.
would be 50 for her.
Oh yeah, it'd be 50 for you. Sorry. So you can go another because you're as a halfling, you only move 25, so you can move 50 total
Okay.
for if you dash.
So I can go that far. Okay. Oh, bless you. Okay. All right, I'm going to go for this one. If it'll ping it. Hello. There we go. That one. But how far away is that now? Okay.
Still disadvantage.
Shit. All right. Well, disadvantage.
Face.
Guys, actually, I feel bad saying this, but she can't even actually attack right now. She had to use her action to dash.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
no, wait.
No bonus action
No.
because she's a rogue.
No, we're rogues. We
It
do
is for
that
her.
as a bonus action. That's why.
I
that's
said
why
it and then I remembered it in the middle of saying it.
That was why I was like, oh, I can't do it. So
Yeah.
Yep, and I face palmed because I can.
But as Elatrix remembers that, oh yeah, I learned how to dash a while back, she dashes forward, she fires her gun. It's a beautiful shot, but it doesn't connect with anybody.
is okay, half person.
Half person.
I'm better with my stabby sticks.
Me too.
All right, Shava is going to move forward again, and is like,
Hey.
I wasn't planning on doing this again, but she steps forward and does that be far enough? And she's just gonna cast Cone of Cold again and end it. I want to say for the record, when I originally planned this encounter, like 3 months back, it was not my intention to have Shava be here to like railroad you. This is just where she would have been at the time.
They kind of trivialize the fight a bit.
It does.
Yeah.
But they all basically fail their saves because they're all fucking garbage for some reason, and they take 40 cone damage, fucking destroying them all. So in that regard, I feel like I wanted to explain what I originally had intended here, but at the same time, I just feel like we should just move on to the other parts of the game where this
Just
wasn't.
let it go.
Okay. So you do successfully win this fight, and these orcs fucking fall to the ground and die, as they were meant to, as they fucking should, because they're monstrous beasts. And let me get out my calculator here really quick, because what's a fight without experience points?
Woohoo!
That'll be 4,000 experience points divided amongst the 6 of you.
The
66 and some change, or sorry, 666 and some change.
Rounded up to 700. 66 is such. Although 666. Are you serious?
Literally 666.6666.
I told you.
it really is.
Hey, perfect for 2020.
Foreshadowing?
Rounded up to 700.
Okay. That should put everybody at 3,400, I believe.
Yep, that's what I got.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
loot the bodies?
Loot.
Alright, so looting these bodies,
Grab my arrows.
you find most of these orcs are holding on to about a few copper, if I'm going to dish it out.
Someone left Discord.
Well, I got disconnected, so I had to reconnect.
Like,
What?
Well, welcome back.
They're all holding on to a combined 60 copper.
I'm happy to see that it wasn't just me that happened.
Yeah.
What? Your voice? You got super hot. You got some
It's like,
quick there.
I'm sorry, what's up? I was going to
It's like your internet's catching up. It's wonderful.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do I at least sound normal?
Yes, you're not dragging Chipmunk.
And
Okay.
you find that they're holding that there's a grand total of 7 great axes and 3 great swords. And if you really want to get technical with these bodies, there are just shards of metal just sticking in some of them, and they're all wearing like heavy plate armor.
Are the
Is
axes?
any
Are the great axes
of
special?
the metal
there's nothing special about the great axes. What did you say? What did you say? Mugger.
I'm checking the metal shards to see if there is anything unique, special type of metals, anything like that.
Nothing particularly unique. They just look like they would have been like metal that would have been on daggers, knives, even swords. And it basically seems like these orcs were just trying to like prove their toughness by just stabbing themselves and being like, "What do you got next? How do you compete with that?"
Okay.
I want to try to retrieve my arrows.
And I want to try to find my daggers.
They're not that hard to find.
Dave is taking on the great axes.
That's going to be a lot of stuff to carry, Dave.
He said one. I said one of the great
Oh,
axes.
one. Okay. Yep, you can...
We also have a bag of holding.
I thought
you
you talking about Coons? Because I thought you got rid of your bag of holding.
Yeah, I got rid of. So had one.
I want to check out the fountain thing.
All right.
Yeah.
As Elystrix approaches the fountain, she sees like a magical pool. She stares into the magical pool, and is everybody checking out the fountain, or is it just her?
I stepped forward.
All right.
I'm not that. I got as close as you see my characters. That's where I am.
Tormund doesn't care about a magic pool.
I am Dave.
It's one of the few
He's
people that
over here
actually has
searching for his
Arcana.
arrow.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm just here as the captain. The captain needs to investigate all important little things,
all right.
but from a like safety distance.
So all of you basically go up to this pool to check it out. You see it's like it's cloudy. It's got like a light blue tint to it. And as you stare into it, like Mugger and Coon, like the scouters in your head are kind of going off like,
Nice. It's over 9,000.
and as I'm just gonna say Elystrix because she's technically closer than Brayden. As she looks into it, as she looks into it, she hears a voice enter her head, saying, "Interesting. I have not seen people like you in many, many years."
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
I have a proposal for you, if you will listen to me. You are currently surrounded by a lot of orcs, many of whom are much stronger than you might imagine.
Not anymore.
The ones that we just killed.
I assume you are not aware of the two camps that are about roughly 2 miles from here.
We're aware of them.
Yeah, we know of them.
Well then, I could take care of these orcs for you. Even the powerful sorcerer that is leading them. If you will do me a favor.
Listening.
I exist in a very hidden place, and I would like to meet you and your friends one day. One day, not anytime soon. Just one day after you've explored my wondrous land of the Ark. I just want to meet you.
I am Dave.
Who
Are
are
we
you?
here? Oh, I forget. Are we hearing this again, or is it just her?
It's in
I
her
think it's
head.
just me.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's in my head. I'm like talking to myself.
I mean,
right? Is that?
Yeah, she's talking to herself, and we can hear.
basically Elystrix is talking to herself. I chose her because she was like the first one that went up to it. Also, if we want to be technical, out of order initiative.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to double check that she was the only one hearing.
And you asked who they are.
Yeah.
I am Andrula Rion. I used to be the king of the Ark.
Used to be. How long ago?
Oh, I want to say roughly 10,000 years ago.
Neat. Okay, so.
So technically
Why
I
are
am,
you
if you want to,
talking-
if since I am still alive.
Why did you choose me to talk to?
You were the first one to approach. I see your friends. I see them quite well. If you want me to talk to someone else, I'm more than happy to. gonna just
No,
shut
no,
off
no,
my
no.
phone.
That's okay. You can keep talking to me. That's okay. What do you want from us?
Like I just said, I'd like to meet you one day. You seem like a very strong group of adventurers, capable of many great things. I'm not asking you to come to my sanctuary right now. You know, go and explore what remains of my land, and then when you're done, I would just like to simply meet you.
Okay. Where would we meet you?
Ah, now that would be telling. You have to agree to my terms before you can do this. Before I help you,
Can
I should say.
can I talk to my friends first, or do I have to decide this right now?
You can ask your friends, but keep in mind this deal does have an expiration date. You should make your decision soon, because if you do not, I can command these orcs to come encircle you right now. You were able to take on these 10 pretty easily, but can you take on another 54?
I like your plan. I'm gonna wave Brayden to come closer to me so I can like whisper to him.
Yep.
So I'm gonna like explain. There's a voice in my head,
Roleplay.
right? Okay. So there's someone talking to me, and I'm pretty sure he's from the fountain.
That sounds completely reasonable. Guys, she's nuts.
Okay, he's the king from 10,000 years ago, and he's
Right.
wanting to kill the orcs for us.
Okay.
But okay, if we don't take the deal, he's going to make the orcs kill us. There's like 50 of them, so
Ready, right,
he's
right.
going. So we can either have him kill them all for us, or have them kill us. I'm kind of on the side of him killing them for us.
We seem to be handling them pretty quickly, easily. I mean, hey Shava, how many spells you got left?
I feel like he'll probably give us something pretty awesome though.
I'm not
'Cause he wants-
disagreeing.
He wants to
I'm
meet
not
us.
disagreeing. If this said person exists, I'm not disagreeing that he could probably help us.
He
But
exists.
you know,
I'm not
if
crazy.
he exists, right. So I tell everybody else that she's hearing voices in her head that tell her that he can apparently kill all the orcs. Oh, shit, you guys know.
Who's he?
Well, the supposedly king.
Is there someone in the party that knows like lore and history?
That's why I'm asking the name.
So-
I am
Tormund.
Dave.
Tormund,
Okay.
you
Ray
grew up
the
here. Have
Mummy,
you heard
the
of this
oldest
guy?
beam in the group. Too
What-
bad he
what do
can't
you-
speak.
Tormund was bored.
What do you know
Orvin.
about the king from 10,000 years ago?
I am Dave.
10,000 years ago, that's a long time though.
10,000 years ago, a long time ago.
Long time.
I'm only 21.
I'm 50.
Right.
I think Dave is 800.
Okay, so it's I don't know. What he said that there's a expiration date on this deal, so we have to talk about this quickly.
Okay, if this deal is real, do we want to take it?
I vote yes.
Alright.
But
Murger, do you want to take it?
Is Murder still here?
No, he might have gotten muted again.
Why does it do that?
How much did you miss?
No, I could hear y'all. Y'all couldn't hear me.
Okay.
Ah,
So questions about the deal. What do we get out of it?
he said that he didn't say what we get. He said that he wants to meet us when the adventure is over. And he said he's technically still the king. So I don't know what that means. But he said I think he said 54 orcs, and they will all attack us at once, or he can kill them for us. I'm not crazy.
Right, half person.
Yep.
he, he started talking to me when I walked up to the water.
I'm gonna walk over
I know it sounds
on the
crazy.
cast.
You cut out there. What'd you say?
I cast Identify on the pond.
All right. Let me read that. Let me read that again. Would a pool of water be considered an object?
Why not?
No. Unless it's a fountain or something like that, like a physical object.
I'm going to rule that, based off of what you can tell from this pool, it's got many properties to it, and one of which obviously is like telepathic communication from long distances, and you feel like it's linked to another faraway place.
Can I look at it with my telescope? That you gave me?
Sure. So you take out your telescope and you bring it to your eyes, and you actually don't see a pool of water there. You don't even see like a hole. You see what would be like ordinarily flat land.
Oh.
What is your thoughts, Gund?
What was the name?
Androlar.
Rian.
Androlar.
Oh,
This wouldn't be something that you would have known unless you've been actively. Actually, no. You've been in the Ark for a couple months. You could have actually you could have tried learning some Ark history, but you're not going to know with that, unfortunately.
Damn. Oh, I have a 0 and.
based on the sheer numbers, I don't know if we have a choice in the matter. It is unlikely that we will succeed without his help.
Yeah, Tormund, do you think we should take the offer of him killing a bunch of orcs, or try to kill a bunch of orcs ourselves?
Tormund like killing orcs. Always. Never miss a chance.
Right.
Can I
What?
use deception
But
Deception.
does Tormund like to be killed by
to
orcs?
convince him to do it?
To convince Tormund to.
Yeah.
Well, how would you deceive him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to think of something clever to do with the orc bodies or something. I don't know.
Dave, you still there?
see
Man,
You
if
can
only I
see
could roleplay
ton
that
of
one.
orcs. You get
Yeah.
to see 54 orcs explode.
But we're fun for Tormund. Tormund
See
wants to
them
kill.
explode. Explode.
I see no orcs right now. Can we bring him here first?
Okay, can I talk to Angelar in my head real quick?
Okay. What do you want to say?
Okay. Can you kill the orcs in front of us? Gather
Well-
them all together
Well,
and kill them impressively.
why?
Okay, here's the thing. we have Tormund here. I point at Tormund. He hates orcs, and he wants to see them die in a glorious fashion.
So this is literally just to watch people die before you.
So someone
Not
just
as
crashed
such.
into my apartment complex.
What?
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 There might be a lot of loud noises coming from my microphone. I do apologize, but someone just crashed into my apartment complex. Literally crashed in their car into someone's first floor apartment.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
God bless
What?
Florida.
Goddamn
man.
Florida.
Damn Florida man.
Well then,
Man,
Do you gotta go investigate the situation, or
no, it's I'm not at work, so no.
okay,
But there's gonna be a lot of loud noises coming from my side.
okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
What's up?
What were we
So
talking?
like not
typical
just to, not just
Just
to
a
have
typical Saturday night.
your average Saturday in Florida, but like not to kill a bunch of people. Just to satisfy his bloodlust for orcs. They're bad.
You mortals are some of the most. Fine. If you so desire to want them dead, I will grant you this one wish. But do you agree to my deal? You will come and meet me when I call upon you.
Okay, 1 second. Let me relay that to them really fast. Tormund, you get to see them all die at once in the best way. You can bathe in their blood.
Do I get to spit on them
Yes.
and stab them with my sword?
You can stab their dead bodies as much as you want, yes. As much as you want.
Tormund like killing orcs. Where is fun in letting others kill orcs when you know not who other is?
Okay, come on. Let's look at it this way, Tormund. We'll survive another day to kill more orcs later.
And treasures.
I don't think 12 is enough to persuade you.
Persuasion.
Yeah, I was trying to persuade him.
Yeah, let's see here.
Ooh.
If we're going that route, then Tormund would have to. I believe Tormund would have to roll against it if he's trying to get his way.
Would I roll?
I believe you would roll a charisma save. So both Captain Braden Petrick and Elatrix can convince you. Not so sure how I feel about going that route, but
As long as we don't do it too often.
Tormund not liking it. I'll agree.
Okay, I'm gonna tap back into Angelar in my brain. It's a deal.
very well. I will summon the orcs before you. Keep an eye out for them, and you will watch them all die in a spectacular fashion. And as you you actually feel him like leave your mind, and he sends you a vision of a lighthouse that's on a singular island in the middle of the ocean. That's what you see within your eyes, and he says, "When the time is right, you will come here." And you feel him fully leave your mind. And
A lighthouse what?
a lighthouse on a singular island in the middle of the ocean. And as that happens, you feel him leave your mind, and in about a few minutes, you suddenly see the orcs from the camps suddenly just run towards you, like with their arms about, like, rah, weapons ready. They're all just as fucked up and demented as the other ones that you saw die before here, and another one in robes actually floating above them all, flying towards you as well, hands outstretched, ready with lightning coming, like kind of with lightning kind of coming out of his hands a little bit, like kind of like sparks. And as they approach within a quarter, like, not even a quarter mile from you, like when they're about like a 200 feet away, like arcs of energy come out from the pool of water, and you see blue lightning strike every single one of the orcs. They all basically some of them explode in like a bloody glory. Some of them just get straight up straight up penetrated through the chest, through their hearts. Some of them like some of the lightning goes through their heads, and you see like perfect holes going from through one end of their head out the other, just leaving like nothing in the center. And they all fucking go to the ground. They're all fucking straight up dead. Oh yeah, I forgot. I made this page for that for reasons like that.
Theater of imagination.
Start looting, because we now have 54 bodies of loot in front of us.
Yes, you do.
What? Star Trek.
Yep. Start looting.
All right.
Tormund's gonna kind of like go off and forget about everybody for a little bit and kind of throw like a little mini tantrum to himself.
Out of character. Now you kind of feel how Drak, your character now understands how Drak felt every time one of you spellcasters killed his target in front of him. It's like, what the?
This is typical half-orc behavior. You took away his kills, you ruined his day. So he's going to be really pissed off at everybody and hate you all.
Yeah, go cry it out and come back and help when you're done.
Brayden, remind me to buy Tormund a pint or two.
Yeah, we might need to do that.
Maybe a whole cask of it. I don't know.
Yeah. How many things of ale do we have on the boat?
All the ale.
Yeah.
I have a list somewhere.
So how much XP do we get for that?
You don't get any from that.
Damn.
Nice fucking try, but no way. All right, so
What do we find?
monetary value, because that's the easiest to figure out at this moment. You got, what the fuck did it just go? There we go. 1 gold, 8 silver, and 30 copper. As for loot, if you're going by what's on the bodies, all right, and in terms of like other stuff that you, and like in terms of like other things that would be of good trade value, there are 8 pouches of bacon, 10 pouches of salmon, a singular jar of molasses. And this particular one looks like it definitely has like some thumbprints that have been imprinted in there. Like there was an orc that really just like eating the molasses by itself.
How much?
Of course there is.
Just a singular jar. It seems like these orcs like mostly have like a thing for like meat, but this particular one had a thing for molasses.
So we have 6 jars of molasses for the ship now.
Yes.
I have, the inventory there.
You also have a pound of cheese, a pound of butter, and a pound of coffee. And of course there's a fuck ton of great axes and great swords, and that's literally all the weapons that they usually use.
How much is a fuck ton?
Like 54.
Are any of those weapons special?
No magical weapons amongst them.
The sorcerer didn't have anything on him special.
The sorcerer just had like a great staff, nothing particularly special to it.
Were they also all wearing full plate?
Yeah.
Bag of holding's coming in clutch.
I'm taking ears.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You have to start taking ears from the leftover orcs.
That's right.
May I ask why?
The bounty.
Yeah, there's a
go
bounty.
after.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily. Gotcha.
I mean, do you want us to take heads instead?
I mean, you could take. I mean, you could take what you want, but I did.
The woman said ears, and she verified that it was acceptable.
She didn't verify it. She just asked for like a body part. I wasn't expecting ears.
Your toes, I guess. Whatever you want.
I mean, you can take the ears.
Whatever
That's fine.
snips off easier.
Taking the right ear off of I'm just taking the right ear off of everyone because ears, they're light. It's logical. They're the easiest thing to carry.
I like how we slowly got faster at the end there.
Your internet's fun.
I'm sorry. It's weird because I'm like the highest I've seen my ping is 104.
And so as you're all looting these bodies, you see off in the distance, from both directions, six orcs not all fucked up, and a wood elf and a human coming from the other direction. They do not appear to be looking for a fight.
Hostile?
They don't appear to be hostile. Like the orcs literally just have like basically like loincloths on them, and the wood elf and the human are barely dressed in like some cloth clothing. Each of them looks very bruised and beaten up.
I think the orcs had slaves.
Yeah. Can we talk to them?
I mean, as they approach you, the six orcs the six orcs like bow before honestly like get on their hands and knees and bow before you. The human and the wood elf do not. They look at you with exhaustion, and the six orcs one of them steps up and says, "Thank you so much for your help. We were prisoners to them for a long time. I couldn't be more thankful to you. And I swear we are not here to harm anyone. We are not like the others. We were taken prisoner against our will."
Right. I have this down somewhere. But we have out of character information stuff, so Electric's. You're up first.
Oh, they're speaking common?
Yes, they are speaking complete and well spoken and like good common, like not broken or anything.
Where are you from? Where did they take you?
We were actually traveling. We are originally from we can't say for sure, but we are from but hear me out. We are from a peaceful society of orcs that do not want violence.
And the wood elf and human, are they from the same?
The wood elf and human. So the wood elf steps up and says, "We be thankful for you and your aid. I am Enna, and this is my assistant, Garrick. Sorry. We are from the Woodsea, and we couldn't be more thankful for your help."
Okay.
You're welcome.
Why do you have an assistant?
All new Woodseas have to serve under someone else to learn how we work. That's how we operate.
So what do you do?
You're not from the Ark, are you?
No, no.
Well, to explain it in simple terms, the Woodsies' jobs bees to protect the woods. There are lots of ships in the Ark, lots of deforestation. It's up to us to protect the trees and also keep them growing and keep them keep enough lumber supply for the land.
Good. Brayden or anybody else want to take a crack at it?
Well,
I mean, technically, if you're done, next up would be in the out of turn initiative would be Mugger.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done.
Where are the Woodsies stationed out?
You can find Woodsies have home everywhere, but if you want to find where our society is, you can find us in Dagrian. We have a large forest home there.
Two things. I'm very interested in that. I want to know where it is. And the second one, where's your library located for where you keep all your records?
Well, Dagrian, if you look at your map, you guys have a map of the land. You can see it there, right?
Once
Yeah.
the map, friend, and yes.
Yes. And she and the wood elf leader Woodsy Anna looks at you and says, Woodsy don't read. Woodsy have no library. We tell stories and teach from word of mouth.
But that's such a poor way to keep record.
Woodsy have no need of record.
Of scrolls?
We don't really need scrolls. I mean, some higher up Woodsy do have some, but I think most of them are just specific spells and gifts of nature. But I cannot say for sure.
Okay. All right. Do you have
I
anything
do
to add?
believe I'm done.
You're done.
I do believe so.
All right, Kuhn. Do you have anything that you want to ask these orcs or the Woodsy?
Oh no, I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, I see what you're all doing.
I'm in a bout with Torment right now as I'm going through the bodies. I don't care about whoever walked up.
Then Brayden, do you have anything you want to ask them?
Do you need a way off the island, or can you find your own way off?
You're asking all of them as a whole?
Basically, yeah. I mean, the orcs, I'm less so because I know Torment has an issue, and he's already walking away from us. Asking orcs to the ship might be an issue, but, I'm still going to offer.
Well, this land is our home. My job is responsible for the woods here. The orcs deforested the land, and we have lots of work to do. But now that they are gone, we can finally get back to our work, and we thank you so much. The Woodsy owe you much thanks. And the orcs themselves say, we appreciate your help, but we can find our way home. We can find our own way home.
Very well. That's handled. By the way, I accidentally clicked on something to install, so my computer's doing an update. So if I randomly shut off, that's why.
Oh no.
Sure.
All right. I would ask Tormund if he has any input, but since he's walked away, I'm going to assume no. And Dave is Dave.
And actually,
I am Dave.
as we come to Dave, the Woodsy actually step up to him and say, You have lost your life once, didn't you? We Woodsy can restore your life for a favor.
I am Dave.
That's not...
He said he's in.
You sped up to a blip there, Panda.
He said he's interested.
Is he now? Is that what you want? The Woodsy holds up his hand to Dave.
Dave just looks at him. Dave has no idea what's going on.
Dave, nod and take his hand.
Dave nods, takes Woodsy's hand, squeezes tightly.
Be precisely your orders, Mugger.
Dave lets go of hand.
I know Dave has some thought in his head. Do you want to impart subtextually what if he's trying to convey anything subtly?
No, he doesn't have it just yet. I told you he doesn't have it until he rages.
Well, I don't want to like railroad your character. So I mean,
No, go right ahead.
In your defense, Warlock, I'm Rel.
you're what?
I said in your defense, I'm the one doing it.
You are. But
So if he regrets it, it's all Panda's fault.
well, I'm not going to be a dick of a DM and railroad what you're doing. So the Woodsy then backs up and says, "I'll take that as a hint."
Just go for it.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
All right. So then the Woodsy lady steps up and says, I can restore your life but you will owe me one debt. Can we agree to those terms?"
It depends on what the debt is.
Simply just do a job for the Woodsy, you will be owing the Woodsy as a whole. We will contact you with the job. It wouldn't be anything bad. You wouldn't kill anybody, but you would owe us a job.
I am Dave.
I'm gonna look at Dave and just be like, Dave. Nod or shake your head. This is not only trying to get him to answer, but this is also a test that Mugger is doing to see if he can take one or the other.
You cut out at the very end there.
It's a test to see if Dave has the cognitive ability to make any sort of decision, like shaking his head or nodding, whether he knows what it's for. I think that's a deal. I mean, as close as we're gonna get.
All right. Just a final thing out of character hunts. Like this is more or less to let you to thematically show you that this is an option that could happen one day. We don't have to do this right now if you actually don't want to do it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not changing anything. It's just it's going to be a very fun result when he comes back to life, though.
All right. All right. Then the Woodsy asks you to lie down, and he
don't ask. You have to tell.
All right. Lie down for me then.
Dave lies down.
The Woodsy elf then gets on her knees and puts her hands together and starts muttering some words like a string of gibberish words. And is this like a okay?
Can I roll Arcana to see what?
It takes you can roll Arcana if you want. It takes her 1 hour of her basically. She's casting a special revive spell. Like a special reincarnation spell, from what you know, that druids can restore the life of those that have fallen.
Does she have a roll?
Oh, what?
For that? A roll.
A roll.
We roll for our spells.
No, she does not. But you do actually. You have to roll a D1000.
Okay.
Oh no, so not D1000, D100. Why did I get jump there? D100. that there you go. All right, so for 1 hour she prays, she douses your body in special rare oils and ungents. What the hell is it? Whatever an ungent is, I'm going to
Ungent.
Ungent.
I think.
And
As
The
she,
pungent ungent.
as she does that, this is what I wanted to pull in. That's why I want to see where this is going to go. Winter's Fury takes a hold of Dave.
all right,
When she takes it,
and you
it's
roll.
a one. It's a 1d6 of cold damage. Oh my god, what just happened? Something just broke on me. What the hell just happened?
Did it frostbite off?
Roll 20 just crashed on me.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think because you are playing on my sheet.
Sorry. When you mentioned Winter's Fury, I just wanted to look up what it was. I just wanted to look up the exact writing that you had for it.
Yeah. No problem.
There it is.
Roll 20 is reloading.
All right. Winter's Fury. I can't find it on here.
I'm back in. Just 1 second. If you stop playing, I can pull it up.
Okay. All creatures within 5 feet of you at the end of your turn take 1d6 points of cold damage. Okay. So as she's doing her special spell, she like as she's dousing your body in the oils and pungents, you use your Winter's Fury, dealing 4 damage to her, dealing 4 cold damage to her, and she's like, ah!
It's Ariel's revenge for messing with her creature unknowingly.
I will not touch this. You will not get revive, Rivervin. There is something else. There's another force there's another force's hand at work here. I will be gone now. Come with me, Garrick. And the woodsy elf and the human wander back into their lands again.
If we take care of that, I'll be back to see you.
Dave sits up, takes out one of his throwing axes, and throws it at the woodsy, all on his own.
Okay.
Shit.
Make a throwing. Okay. Make a ranged attack. Roll. I'm gonna bring us back to theater of the imagination quick. So since her back is turned, she's not really expecting like any extra attacks from you. So I'm gonna actually say you get to roll that with advantage, so you can roll another d20. Okay, I mean, I didn't mean with advantage that time. Just another d20 by itself.
Oh.
All right, that is going to hit the woodsy Enna. Roll for damage. That's 8 slashing damage, so that's 4 plus 8 is 12. So let me just write something out for her then.
Oh dear.
I mean, I've been learning to expect the unexpected, but I was not expecting this.
I know
David-
this seems bad, but he did that without a command.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, Mugger says that like after he sees the axe hit her.
It's still bad, Mugger. It's
Yes.
still bad.
It's bad.
I mean,
I didn't
yay.
say it wasn't. I didn't say it wasn't.
It's like, yay, he does
But
independent
science.
things. His first independent thing is to throw an axe at the person that was helping us.
So
I mean,
His first independent
Bad
act is
day.
an evil act.
All right, so
Evil axe.
your axe connects with her back, or well, like the back of her shoulder. It definitely gets a good cleave in there pretty badly. She turns around and looks at Garrick and says, "Run, run!" And they both just start dashing away from you.
Well,
We're
that's.
sorry. He does that.
Can I pick
I'm
up like a
gonna
branch
actually
and
look.
hit him with it?
No.
No.
Okay. Out of order initiative here. Alexius, would you wanted to do something?
I was just gonna say, can I pick up a branch and like hit him with it like a dog? Like, no. Bad.
Dave. Bad Dave.
Bad
Go
Yeah.
back to your home.
You take a branch and you say, "Bad Dave." I don't know how Dave responds to that.
Dave turns, stares at her, both eyes glowing blue. He just responds, "I am Dave." But now his eyes are permanently glowing blue. Same with this ice crystal on his chest.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Let's
and the next
not hit.
yeah, with the thematic out of our turn, it would be what you do next. Like, how do you control your creation? Or not your creation, how do you control him?
How am I controlling Dave? Dave has more
No.
independent thought now.
I'm talking Mugger.
Ah.
Dave, calm down.
Dave turns, "I am Dave." And just stands there now.
All right, guys, he's calm now.
All right. And just
Does Dave eat? I haven't been paying attention.
he doesn't.
No.
No, that's Mugger like looking over his shoulder, asking everyone.
Oh,
I don't think it does.
and if we're gonna continue with this out of order thing, Kun would be next. You want to add anything to this little debacle that happened?
I'm just leaning against the pile of orcs, twiddling my thumbs.
All right, and Brayden.
Okay, so independent or by order, we need to get a handle on Dave because he's
Loose cannon.
attacking people who are friends.
Why do you keep giving him weapons?
He already had the weapons.
So take him away. He clearly can't be trusted. He's openly attacked two people in which we tried to have peaceful intentions with.
True.
I don't know why this is the first time we thought of this. Come on.
Dave, put your weapons in the bag of.
I am Dave. He does not. He keeps his weapons on him.
Oh shit, guys.
Great. We've given him independent thought.
Then we kill him.
What?
I was
That-
going to
that-
suggest that.
That does seem like a bit of an extreme step there, brother.
Do we have anything that we can tie him up with that would be strong enough?
I don't think so.
I'm
Does
surprised
Dave
no one's
need-
trying to ask him a question.
Dave, why do
Dave.
you keep attacking people?
I am Dave, and he smashes his fist against his chest where the crystal is.
Oh,
Holy shit, he understands us.
yes, and I have to understand that. I think he's saying the crystal made him attack.
Is the crystal bad?
I am Dave. Smashes again.
Okay, if the crystal's bad, nod, because that's a bit inspecific.
Dave nods his head.
Okay, there we go. And he
I'm
assaults.
gonna walk up to Dave and I'm gonna go, Dave, please don't attack me for this. Guys, he might attack me for this. Don't kill him for it. I'm gonna cast Identify on the crystal.
So, all right, you successfully cast Identify on the crystal.
Where is it? Where did I put it?
Yeah. Do you have all the information on the crystal written down?
Yes.
Okay,
I
then
do.
just literally share the information on it.
I gotta get to it. Sorry. I didn't think we'd get to this part at this set.
Meanwhile, while we're waiting, it's been 2 hours. Does anybody need a break?
I wouldn't mind one.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, take a break while I try and get this.
All right, let's all take a 10-minute break. Go to the bathroom, get some snack, get a drink, and we'll resume We'll resume when we're all back, and hopefully Hunts will have found the item that is being identified.
Okay. You're back.
I forgot that Torment has literally not seen anything that's happened so far.
Yeah, my character's throwing a little tantrum. He's upset. Although at this point he's kind of heard the commotion of what's going on and whatnot, and he's kind of turned around because he's curious. So he's kind of watching from probably about 50 feet out.
Oh, is Torment learning from his Warforged family that curiosity is good?
No, he smelled blood and he was kind of curious what was going on.
That makes sense too. That's fair.
He's very much not very happy with what went on with the orcs, because he wanted to kill at least one of them, and he's still not happy about being persuaded.
He's over there going, "Why the fuck did I?"
Right.
Oh, where did this go?
Welcome back, Dwarf.
Is that a hot pocket or something? Cold pizza?
You're muted.
You're right. I was.
I saw your mouth moving and I was like, "Is this my fault or am I crazy?"
And it's pizza.
Cold pizza?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with cold pizza, by the way.
Cold pizza's the best pizza.
Exactly.
Well, that
Especially
is
for
not
breakfast.
accurate. It
Garlic
is
pizza is 100% accurate.
This is 100% accurate. Cold
Hey,
pizza
hey.
for breakfast. Straight out of the refrigerator.
Absolutely.
Don't at me.
Okay,
Don't
no,
at
that's
me.
great. No, don't get me wrong. It's great, but nothing's better than getting it fresh out of the box whenever it first arrives.
No, cold's still better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with
Do
cold.
you order pizza and then put it in the fridge because you'd rather eat it cold because it's better?
Sometimes.
Cold pizza reaches optimum deliciousness at roughly 2 or 3 in the morning.
Damn, I'm an hour off, sorry.
I'm back. I have beer and fruit snacks.
And you didn't share.
Everyone else is over here
Discord's
like I
gonna be all
got.
messed up now.
It is trippy.
Oh fuck.
Everyone's over here like I got pizza
Okay, that's
and
better.
beer and fruit snacks, and I'm just over here like I got those chicken biscuit crackers.
Oh, this chicken and a biscuit
here's
are delicious.
Right?
You can too.
I don't, but that does sound.
That is literally all I ate in college. Like, for real. It's raspberry beer. It's delicious.
Wait, so why did everything fuck up in Discord just now?
I think someone might have left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No?
No.
Huh. Oh no, it's still there.
Nope.
It's just
I figured it out. There's like three modes of screens that you can look at.
With an eye patch on is extremely disorienting.
I put it in chat. What the crystal is?
Okay. Well, I mean, is everyone back, or do we still have people on break right now?
Drakecon still on break.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It's the eye
Yeah.
patch, not the beer.
Hey, your eye patch is covering your third eye now.
That's the side.
Kadash, since I'm the only one who knows the information about that crystal right now,
Yeah.
could I roll a religion check to see if I know of any ways of purging it?
Sure, you can. Yeah.
I rolled terribly. Never
You did.
mind. No ways in no.
You did. But I will. But
Six.
I will
It's
let you.
+6, and I got a 9.
I will let you re-roll under Arcana. Actually.
Can I assist him?
Sure.
I'm also. Oh, roll again. Take the higher. There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
We'll bring that. We'll bring in that. I'll explain.
We're like the gaff.
I'll,
We
I'll,
work better when we're close to each other.
I'll bring that in once Braden comes back.
Oh, I wonder. We should do that. We should find a way to become like a hive mind.
Dude, same. I want us to be able to like link subconsciously permanent.
Yeah, man. I want to be the gaff.
Hello.
I feel bad. I could have assisted you with that history check earlier. I am proficient with history. I didn't think that.
All right. Braden's back. So is
Okay. I've been back. I was just been sitting here.
Okay. So if we're all back, we're all ready to continue, I assume.
Yeah.
I think Hunts went somewhere.
Did he?
Still here?
Hmm.
Oh,
I
no,
don't know.
never mind. I'm deaf.
All right. So with Arcana, with your Arcana check, you look at this powerful artifact, and it connects with you. You look at the pool. You look at the powerful pool of water, and you think with a little magical manipulation, you might be able to use that pool of magical water to actually destroy this symbol, this little necklace of Auriel. I'm gonna call it Auriel.
Okay, and just to also bring it up, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I did fill a vial with that water earlier.
I did not notice that. No.
And just be aware.
Well, I attempted to. I don't know if it worked, but I did say it earlier.
And just as a heads up, that crystal is what gives Dave his life.
So yeah, we're not trying to destroy it. We're trying to power it. Out of character knowledge.
No, we're not. Because if we power it, we power the god of chaos.
Yeah, but if we destroy it, we destroy Dave. Once again,
No,
this
we're
is out
trying
of character
to-
knowledge. I mean, if
Well,
your character
out
this is
of
what your
out
character-
of character, with what my character knows, my character wants to destroy that crystal and save
Okay.
Dave because he knows both is possible.
Okay, that's fine.
And that's in character knowledge that my character knows that it's what gives them life,
Yeah, I'm
but
just
also
saying,
knows that it's a bad
I would
thing.
say that Braden isn't saying any of this. This is just me saying it.
Yeah. No, both in and out of character. That crystal gotta go. But we gotta, get the woodies on our side beforehand.
Will they listen that maybe that attack wasn't intentional?
I mean, At the same time, I want to say it wasn't, but that was intentional.
Okay, but maybe Braden or I should convince them that it was not.
I would be more than happy if y'all could try that.
I
Yeah,
think we
okay.
can manage that.
Yeah, we could try to convince them that it was the entity in the crystal that was attacking, not
Not
Dave's.
him. Yeah, I think we can manage.
Exactly.
Because that's skating on the truth.
Yeah, it's
That's the
it's
best lie.
a fiblet, if you will.
Did Dave attack me or anything for using magic that close?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just wanted to make sure.
He's just looking at you.
Okay, Dave, I'm gonna be honest with you here. That crystal's got to go, but I'm gonna make sure you can stay.
I am Dave.
What's your plan? What are you doing?
Did I get the vials?
Yeah, you got them.
Or did something happen when I? Okay, I just wanted to make sure nothing happened when I tried. Are we done here?
I mean, what
Did we get the ears?
what do you? I mean, what are you doing with the?
I thought you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to. I'm waiting for you to move
Oh.
on.
Yeah. No, I tell them more or less what the crystal is and what it does and how it works with Dave.
Uh huh.
All right, and are you wanting to do anything with that, or are we just going to hold off on trying to use the pool as a power source?
I don't think we can do anything with it yet. I think we're gonna have to come back.
Okay.
I know neither me nor my brother have the know-how to do what needs to be done there.
Oh, I know it needs to be done. You know, rein in your creature.
So at this point,
Hey.
you got all this stuff, but you're not gonna act on any plan yet.
I say we return to East Town. I don't know if there's a bounty in East Town, but we should check to see if there is, see if it pays out better than West Town. If it does, we cash in the bounty there. We do what we need to do in East Town. Talk to the nice dwarf old guy again. I don't remember his name. Out of character.
Uvair. He gave you.
Either
We
iron
need to
arm.
go.
He gave you.
Yeah.
He gave you that little note to get to his friend at the center of the land.
And then we go to the center of the land to give that note to his friend, see what's going on there. And then from there we go to Westland, get that ring for someone. In addition to bounty, if it's not as good in Eastland. And yeah, why am I coming up with the plan? He's the captain.
Well, you were on a roll, my friend. I'm not the type of captain that's just going to take, just ignore my crew members, ideas. That you were on a roll. So, that sound good to everybody?
Sounds good.
I
to me.
also have something I need to do in Eastland. Me and my brother have to go check on something.
Do. So,
East Town first, center of Pearlim next, and then West Town. That's the plan.
sounds like a good plan.
All right. So you all finish up your work here. You march your way back to the ship. Jacob is still standing there on guard. He's kind of he's staring at the waters, a little bored until he notices you come back, and then he stands at alert, waiting for you all to come back.
He was staring at the waters.
Yeah, like the waters of
Okay.
the ocean.
Yeah. Jacob, the land is this way. You were supposed to be on watch. How could you watch for people from the land if you're watching the ocean.
I'm sorry, sir. I figured they would make. I figured if someone came from land, they would make some noise.
You're the worst kind of watchman.
Okay, you stand there.
Watch boy.
You watch the crew. I'm gonna walk around the corner, and you try to see me when I come back. I leave and do a stealth check.
He's
Kind of shit stealth check.
it's not your best work, but he's not. He's also not the most observant boy at this moment.
All right,
So
I tap
you
him on
just
the
succeed.
shoulder.
Like,
Yeah, I just feel back. Not everybody makes a lot of noise.
And
Watch.
now you're dead,
Correct.
and our
And now
ship
you're
is gone.
dead. And our ship is gone. So you have to be more observant, boy.
Yes, of course, sir. I will be on alert at all times from now on.
Just when you're on watch, but it's a good idea to always be watchful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dave steps up.
This poor
right-
boy's gonna hit level 4 and have the alert.
Yeah. Dave walks up, stares down, and goes, "I am Dave."
Yes, you are, sir. You're a Dave.
That was like a warning.
Be very careful. He likes to hit people now.
And he also he has.
Bit of a loose cannon.
I no longer have to tell him to do it.
I'll be careful, sirs and ma'am.
Nice correction there.
Very so after scaring the shit out of your cabin boy Jacob,
Trying to teach him. I'm trying to learn the boy.
The boy ain't rat.
Maybe my ship is going to be useful.
all right. So you all.
I will say, this kid got a real early start at being pretty badass. He has some great teachers.
Yeah, he's either going to be the best sailor to ever sail these seas, or the worst, because we're going to scare the shit out of him, and he's going to flee.
All right. So you get in your ship, and your plan was to head straight to East Town first, which is about a day and a half sailing trip. So we resume our shiply duties.
So we get a full rest during that time. Yeah.
You all get your full rest and everything. If you haven't fully restored all your stuff, you got it back. You got all your stuff restored. And
It's nice not having those or anything.
and so now we got our shiply duties. Kuhn, do you plan on? Are you gonna be half-assing any cooking today, or?
Yeah, I'll cook some of that salmon
All right.
that we just got. You want me to roll for it?
Yeah. You get roll with you have proficiency in and add your proficiency to it.
Okay. D20, right?
Yeah. So the salmon being in orc pouches for a couple days, you know, it wasn't the freshest. It wasn't exactly the freshest to begin with. And those orcs had pretty low standards. No one's like pissed off about it or anything, but you definitely notice a couple like scrunched up faces, like.
Real great.
Yeah, that was good. That little less salt next time. Is that
You don't
salt?
like it, eat somewhere else.
A little more salt next time.
Maybe some of that butter. You should have used some butter, maybe.
Nah.
No. Listen, I know how to cook as a halfling.
You want to be the chef?
We like to
Feel
eat.
free, hop in.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'll whip out my. I'm like, ah!
Out of curiosity, have you used that spatula to cook anything in your home?
I assumed that I shouldn't because it's a prop now, right?
I mean, you can still use it to cook. I mean, that's an actual spatula that can go on a stove.
Well, I know it's sturdy as hell. I'm actually really surprised at how nice it is. I've used the back to open a couple bottles. So it's seen some use.
That's a spatula for kings.
It's a pretty handy tool.
Yeah, that sounds
It
like a
goes well with my
spatula.
axe over there.
Looks like a good grill spatula.
A little less dangerous.
It's from the Krusty Krab. They gotta have the best stuff.
Yeah.
How
And,
many pouches would you say that used?
Uh,
One.
you probably used all those pouches, but no pounds of like any cinnamon, any rations or meat that you already used that you would have already had.
Okay.
And working from everyone's roles of daily duties, you all do your daily stuff on the ships. No, there weren't any like sick people on the there aren't any like sick doctors that really there aren't any like sick people that need to go see the doctor. There's no damages on the ship. Well, actually, hold on. Let's I want Brayden to roll a d12 for me, please.
Alright then.
Okay. You have a very peaceful and sunny sailing day back to the East Town. You see the sun glisten on the waters like almost like there's diamonds in there. There's not actual diamonds. It just glistens really really brightly, and it's just a beautiful day. Birds are soaring in the sky. It's perfect sailing weather. And you arrive in like a day and a half to get to East Town. You arrive about noon. You make port, and this is where you can do your stuff. So if I'm if we're rolling from a
I'm
I
actually
got
like
fingered, accidentally closed my roll 20. Give me a minute.
Oh. But,
out of curiosity, has anyone ever watched the Pen 15 Club on Hulu?
It's hilarious.
It's the cringiest, most hilarious show I've ever seen.
oh yeah, I started an episode. The cringe was too strong. I ended the episode.
That's fair.
All right, so
Cringy is my favorite.
same here. All right, so if we're rolling from out of initiative turn order, Elatrix gets to make her first stop and do what she wants in the town. What you want to do?
Is East Town the one the dwarf? Yes. Maybe we should talk to the dwarf, Yver.
If you want to do that, does anyone else want to join in on that one?
Nope.
No.
Or actually, I'm gonna take Torment to the tavern and buy him a couple pints.
Torment happy.
That I'll join in on. I need to make it up to him.
I would like to apologize.
All right, so you Torment and
Very
Brayden
Hatchet.
head to the tavern together. Just so I can get a clearer beat on what everyone's going to be doing. Next up would be, I believe it's Mugger that's next. Yep, Mugger. What do you want to do next?
I'm gonna more or less do what we were talking about. I'm gonna go do some scouting. Maybe go buy a shovel.
You want to do some scouting and buy a shovel.
With what we were talking about
Yes.
earlier.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Are you gonna
do that.
Are you gonna be doing that by yourself?
No, I'm gonna go with him.
Well, yeah, he's supposed to go with me, but I'm trying to figure out a way that you can come with me at the pace I'm going.
I don't understand the pace that you're going at. You want to ride your turtle there?
Where'd you get a turtle?
It's just
My-
defender.
My
Yeah.
Still Defender is a large creature,
Yeah.
so it's like the size of a horse.
Doesn't it move super slow?
And no, it moves faster than us, and it can dash, and it doesn't tire. So my thought process
Oh.
is it goes 800 feet a minute. I did the math. That's from what me and you were talking about. It's only 6.5 hours.
I mean, if you guys want to disappear for 6.5 hours, I mean.
Well, it's 6.5 hours.
Oh, there and back.
Each way.
Oh.
Way.
Okay.
So it'd
So
be
a half
13
day.
hours.
It's like a full day.
As captain,
Yeah.
I want to know about that.
Well, yeah.
You're at the
I'd tell
bar.
you that
Doesn't matter.
I would tell you like, hey, I'll be back tomorrow, and then go. But
That's fine.
Didn't
Fine.
need your permission.
All right, so you're all gonna be staying in East Town for at least 24, at least until tomorrow morning. All right. So then you and Kuhn go on your merry way
Well,
on your little
I
adventure.
want to do something before we leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I want to go. While he's buying the shovel, I want to do something too.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna unload all the great axes, the great swords, and the full plate on this poor salesman.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah.
God bless.
Okay.
What you got for me?
And this all comes out of your bag of holding too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just
Thematic.
slowly walking around the room, just like pouring out more plates of armor.
Still going.
Okay. Let me bring up the
it's like
general
that scene
store.
from Sinbad where the dude's just pulling out infinite.
Yeah.
I never
I'll
watched.
give you a deal. Don't worry.
I never
I
watched
was
Sinbad.
picturing Mary Poppins just axe.
All right. So general store.
Or
All right.
blacksmith, they could use the raw metal.
I'll see what this guy wants to give me for it. I
So
figure the blacksmith and the general store would be, fairly close to each other.
the young girl at the counter just looks at you in amazement, like she's just seen the coolest magic trick in her entire life. As axe after axe after axe, and a couple of great swords too, just fall out of your bag of holding, and she
Don't
stares at
forget
you
the armor.
and the armor, and looks at you and says, "How can I help you?"
I'd like to unload these fine articles of weapon or clothing and whatnot. Jeez, armor. How much money you got in the store?
I'm going to have to go get my father for this one. So she goes upstairs and says, "Daddy, there's a really big deal downstairs from one of Karis's creations, I think."
No.
No, not one of Karis's creations. Just can you get downstairs, please? And a rough-looking man with short brown hair and a beard, like similar to mine but longer. He's not me, by the way. He goes down the stairs and goes up and looks at everything that's in front of him and says, "What? How can I help you, sir? You want to do a deal, I assume, with this?"
No, yes, I'd like to unload these fine goods.
All right. How much are we looking? How many axes, swords, and plate mail are we looking at here?
By my account, we got 60 great axes, 7 great swords, and 64 sets of full plate mail.
He looks over at some of them, just glancing over at them, checking the condition. Sees the blood and markings from that the orcs left behind, and says, "You destroyed the orcs in the northern island, didn't you?"
We had a part in that, yes. You could say that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. Wow. Okay, so you were definitely going to. He's like he can't really find the words to describe the deal that he's going to give you, but he says like, okay, this is going to benefit. I mean, this is all stuff that's definitely going to go to the Balmar army for sure.
I would feel that'd be quite adequate, considering.
Yes.
I mean, none of these armors are in the greatest shape, but some can be fixed up, some can be used for, fixing the others.
Absolutely.
Sure, they'll go to good use.
Very few of these seem like very few of these don't seem like they're. I mean, like very few of these seem like they're most of these seem like they're in good condition. That's the easier way to say it. So he looks at everything that you have and looks at his and he goes back to get like a sheet of paper from the back room and says, "I'll be right back. Just let me look at my stock. See what we can make out as a fair trade here." I gotta open up a whole nother thing here.
Oh, hey, brother, you're at the general store? Can you make sure to get me a shovel?
Yes, of course. I'll make sure that's fit into the deal.
Just as I'm walking by with a necklace of orchids.
I forgot about that.
Exciting times.
Stick my head in.
Exciting times in East Town.
I pull my my ear horn. I'm like, huh? What?
What?
Too much clanging. I can't hear anything.
Hey, brother, would you like that permanently attached to your head?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Permanent
get another
advantage on perception checks would be good.
I am a finely crafted instrument of war, my friend. Listen, unless it's symmetrical, I do not want it.
Additionally, I feel like an ear horn sticking out of one's head it's just asking to have someone try to cut that off in the middle of batter. We're not cooking things here.
Better.
Don't even get me started
Things
about
are
walking into
heating
doors.
up.
I
I'm
mean,
hungry.
he is the cook, so it could be lost in some bad.
Huh?
He looks over his sock and says, "All right. East Town's specialty here is in a handful of crops that we grow. These are the most valuable things these are some things that would do you a lot of good in many other towns. But this won't just be some barter goods. I also have some gold I can throw at you.
I would sincerely hope so.
So, here's the deal that I offer to you. And I just want to see it written out so that it looks fair in my eye, in his eyes as well. And so that it looks right, I should say.
Digging the Final Fantasy VII music.
If it's for nice towns, for nice small towns, I should say. All right. So the deal that he gives you is I offer you 50 gold, which, being like a reminder, is an amazing amount of gold for the arc. 100 pounds of bacon, 100 pounds of pork, both of which are fresh. And very salted. They can survive for a couple months. 100 pounds of ginger, 50 pounds of sugar.
Wow. Our ship currently has 5 gold. Like, if you don't make this deal.
Yeah, 50 gold is more like 100 platinum on the arc.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's actually more closer to like 200 platinum.
Like,
Well, I was exaggerating. I didn't realize I was under exaggerating.
Like, I will take this with the assumption that you can get all of these goods to our ship in an adequate amount of time.
Awful.
Yes, I can do that for you.
All right, then I accept this deal, and I will take the gold now, and you can transport the goods to the ship.
Wow.
Shovel.
What?
Shovel.
And yes, I need a shovel. Throw that on top.
Yeah, I will give you a fine shovel too. Okay, this is
You're
the
a fine
deal.
person. I appreciate that.
All right, so
You
he
actually have a shovel. I need another one. It's fine.
all right, so you all he rallies his family downstairs to gather up all the supplies. Like he said, and the moment he says 100 pounds of bacon, pork, ginger, and 50 pounds of sugar. He looks at like they look at him slack jawed in amazement, like, but that's literally all we have. And the dad looks at all the gestures to all the stuff behind him and says, "This will help make up for it." And with that, the family starts gathering up all the supplies and starts heading their way towards your ship. He hands you the shovels directly to you, and the 50 gold.
Fantastic. Thank you for doing business with me. I hope to have further ventures with you. Future.
This has taught me as a DM a big lesson. No more large encounters like that.
Or at least none in which the loot survives.
Well, the big issue here isn't that there was so much loot; it's that he has 2 people with bag of holdings in
You
the
have a sack of unlimited weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying
that-
to carry back
We can carry all that.
64 cents of full play mail? Oof. No.
Yeah, we wouldn't have taken any of that or the weapons. Like maybe
We
one or
wouldn't
two
have been able.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
It's
now have
all
55
fine and
gold.
dandy until it gets like
No.
de-enchanted of some sort.
Ooh.
Well, that's the great thing about ours, because if it gets disenchanted, everything just comes out of the bag, or does it get lost into the void? I don't remember which one it is.
What was that?
The bags. If it gets
The bag, if it gets disenchanted, does everything fall out of it, or does it? No, it
I know
disappears
when
permanently. If I'm not mistaken.
in past versions, when a bag of holding hits like an aura of anti-magic, it loses its properties and you lose everything inside of it, so.
Yeah, that's right. But that's the best thing about it is even if we lose everything inside the bag, and the bag, we still have the actual bag. We can just walk back outside of it and get a new bag.
True.
All right, so moving from there, I assume you're going to go on your adventure with Mugger.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep.
While he was doing that and getting the shovel for me, I go to the town hall
Right.
and knock on the mayor's.
There's a bounty that you guys get. On top of all this extra, on top of all the money that you've already gotten. So,
I
Indeed,
thought that
there
was
is.
in West Town.
Well, I'm checking East Town to see if they offer. If they
that's right.
were offering.
I brought these ears. Who are you gonna give me for them?
so you go to the mayor of East Town. Let me just bring her up really quick for my, or him. I don't remember who's in charge of what now.
Yeah. Just because I was interested, I quickly looked up the bag of holding in 5e, and if it's overloaded, pierced, or torn, or destroyed in any way, everything it's holding goes into the astral plane. So you basically lose it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. I was thinking of something else.
Yeah.
I was thinking where you can reach your hand into the bag, and if you pull the bag, if you turn the bag inside out, everything forcefully leaves it.
Well, you can fully empty a bag like that. You can just say.
Yeah. You can turn it in. You can turn it inside out, and everything comes out. It's just if it's ruptured or destroyed or in any way, and like it being disenchanted, everything is lost into the astral plane.
Yeah, but worst case scenario, we still get the bag.
Well, we can just
It's just a normal
any
bag.
man. We could use a sack. We could use a, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
touch
best
it.
thing about this, dude, is I didn't think about it before now, but me and you, we're literally we can kill anyone.
We're just gonna put people in bags of holding.
No. If you put a bag of holding
No,
inside
listen.
another bag of holding,
Yeah,
it
I'm not
causes
doing
a
that.
black hole.
Yeah, there's a chance to also spawn an orb of what the hell is that thing? I can't remember what it's called, but
I also that's also part of what I just read. It destroys the objects and creates a portal to the astral plane and pulls anybody within 10
Oh, yeah.
feet into it.
there's also a way to spawn a sphere of annihilation if you're not careful.
Oh yeah, that wasn't in there, but I'm guessing. Yeah.
You don't want to do that. It's-
You guys just gave me some wonderful
If
ideas.
I'm not mistaken, that's just the older ones.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I'm sorry, I forgot. Dave, since you're gaining small amounts of independence, is there anything you're gonna be doing during this time, or
Yeah. Dave starts walking the town looking for either a tailor or a merchant to get something.
This will be interesting.
okay? So I would imagine this would lead you to This
Mostly, he wants to try and find a tailor.
like a legitimate tailor. Most of the people in this village just make their own clothes. They don't have like an official tailor. It's
That's what I said.
it's a town that has not like progressed to that like kind of size.
That's why he's looking. Doesn't mean he has to find one.
All right. Well, he doesn't find a tailor, but he does find it. But of course, the general store.
Kund is currently selling everything. And
Dave just looks at him, and then just walks out.
At Kund, what?
At the general store,
Okay.
He looks at the guy, see what's going on, and then just walks away. He does not want to be a part of this.
Oh, right, with all the delivery and stuff, the
Yes.
special deal.
Because he doesn't want to be made as a delivery boy to carry everything.
Gotcha.
That's it.
All right. So then, Kund and Mugger are gonna go on their little excursion. Let's go to the tavern where we have Elatrix, Tormund, and Brayden.
Getting wasted.
Role play what?
We have good time.
all right.
Beer. Ale. Oh,
Grog.
You have one on me there, Tormund. I'm gonna go and see if there's any card games are going, or dice, actually.
Oh yeah, there's always a good dice game going on in this little tavern.
All right. I can't remember. Did I play dice last time we were here?
You did.
How badly did I cheat?
You got a woman's gloves. That old
No,
woman.
was that in East or was that West?
No,
Oh, right.
that was in this town, but you did not actually get those gloves,
That's
Right,
right.
yeah.
and that woman is not there.
All right. Well, let's play a little bit more dice.
So then,
Yeah, that's right. Mugger got the gloves for gold from the woman for the gloves.
That's right.
but he did not actually get them. It was just to look at them.
Right.
But if you're gonna do some gambling, roll a dex check or a whatever check if you're gonna cheat.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember. I had a way of doing this because it was. All right, that's right. A straight dex check was 5.
Oh, and how much?
I was cheating.
And how much money are you putting down?
About 10 coppers.
All right.
That seems reasonable for this area.
All right. Dexterity save.
Sorry, I meant dex. A straight up dex roll, which is this.
All right. You do not win at your standard dice at this dice game. You lose 10.
Okay, that's
you lose
fine.
10 copper.
That's fine. I'm going to continue to play.
All right.
I'm gonna buy a couple more rounds for the three of us.
All right.
Tormund gonna drink.
With the amount that you're buying, you can deduct. If you've done at least one round for everybody, and you're doing another round, you can deduct 6 copper from your current current money stash.
Cool.
And
Right. So,
Brayden, you can keep rolling if you want to keep playing.
yep. That was a sleight of hand.
And sleight of hand check not only fails, but now I need you to make a. I want you to make a. This time I want you to make a dex save to see if you can hide that you were cheating. No one knows that you tried cheating, and
Nice.
badly. So you lose another 10 copper.
Right. Once again, 10. Again, that's a bad roll.
What do you have all this money? Didn't the twins have all the money?
No, this is my personal money.
Okay.
This is copper, not gold.
Yeah.
make one more dexterity save. Yep, you're able to keep people from knowing that you're cheating. Badly at it though.
Yeah. Good lord. All right. There we go.
All right, you win this time.
Nice.
You get 10 of your lost copper back.
Yep. This time it's going to be for 20.
You get 20 copper back.
All right, now walk away. I say, everybody, good game. That made me break even. That's how I do it in real life. I try to break even. If I'm not winning, I try to get back to breaking even, and if I don't, I walk away.
I just realized I probably should have rolled against you, but I'll let this one slide for now.
Okay.
Is there anything else we're gonna be doing in the tavern here?
Is there anybody interesting looking that could be worth talking to?
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm looking. Okay, I found it.
Orman likes his beer.
You're welcome.
He sees nothing but beer.
And on the off chance.
Oh my, look at that.
All right, wait. So Brayden's looking for anyone interesting too?
I think it's like just in case mine was bad.
Well, no, actually, it's, I'm always looking for interesting people.
All right.
That's fair.
Because I can get information from them. So I'm playing dice, looking for people that are interesting, and yeah. Because I can always make money off of interesting people.
An individual walks into the bar wearing a kitsune cloak over hiding him and goes and sits at the bar.
This individual being, I mean, you can't you can't really say that it's anyone but you.
Well, yes, but they know, because, I mean, they didn't see Dave walk into the bar. He was with the other two.
All right. So you see a woman sitting at the bar by herself. She has a really deep scar that looks like it's like steel healing from a very bad wound. She's down like 2 cups of ale, and is like talking to the bartender and like, I tell ya, the creature was a big monstrous beast, claws about a foot long, arms bigger than my body, I swear. How I would do anything to get back and see him die. I'm telling you, he was real. And that's where her dialogue ends. Oh, she's got like a chainmail armor, and you can also see a sword by her side as well.
Is this Brayden or me? Caesar?
You both see her. Your perceptions were good enough for it.
Is she pretty?
I mean, short hair. I mean, how you feel about the scar on her face is up to you. Smooth features all around. Otherwise,
Debonair.
I want to walk up to her and use I don't know. I want to walk up to her and tell her she's pretty. I want to buy her a drink.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. So deduct another copper from your money pool, and you role play it out for me. How do you do it?
Well, I in my 4-foot stature, walk up like I'm 6 foot tall, um, introduce myself. I'm Elatrix. Elatrix Halfhill. What's your name?
My name is Kelgora. Kelgora Silverhand. Nice to meet you. Did you hear my story about the? Did you hear my story about the giant beast?
I did.
Monstrous.
I was impressed. I came over to buy you an ale.
Thank you. I will take that ale, kind ma'am. And just like ale comes by and she just downs it like no pacing, no nothing. She just wants to get. She's looking to get flat out drunk.
I turn around
From
and Braden like.
From a distance, I'm going, she's good for a second round.
Ask her more about the story, like the beast story.
Oh, the beast was 10 feet tall, huge arms, unbelievable claws, and the teeth. All the teeth. The beast almost killed me. You want to know what saved me? She pulls out a single silver coin that has a really awful dent in it. That almost like it seems like it was almost protruded through, but didn't quite do it. Couldn't get through the single coin I keep on my chest. No, it couldn't. Very lucky, very lucky. I barely got out of there with my life. Oh, I would do anything to see that beast die one more time. Just to see the beast die before my just once. Sorry, I'm phrasing that terribly, but she's drunk. You know, she's not gonna make sense.
In the whereabouts was this?
Where I encountered this beast?
Where my friends and I are.
Well,
sturdy.
well, I encountered this beast about I think about a 10-mile trip in the north of the town of Kalgor. And if you refer to your map, Kalgor is in the Kirkwall mainland on the west side of Ark. It was deep in the woods. I encountered it at night. Ooh.
Okay. What if we were able to help you kill it?
You would help me kill it? Well, my fighting days are over. I don't know how much more I can do. I mean, you see, about 5 years back, I took an arrow to the knee, and I just can't move the way I used to.
Did someone also steal your sweet roll?
I'll
buy you a sweet roll.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I mean, I'd love a good sweet roll, but honestly, I just want to see this creature die. That's all I want to do in my life. I want to see this beast fall, even if it's not by my hands.
Let me talk to my friends for a second. I'm gonna talk to them about like, hey, there's something we could kill out here. Big beast. What she was talking about. And we're all drunk, right? All of us.
I mean, you
seem to be drunk.
I mean, I'm tiny, right? So...
Well, you've only had two. I mean, you guys have only had like two mugs of ale at this point. If you're drunk at this point, then you're a real lightweight.
She's a halfling. Oh well, no. I guess that means I could drink a lot. Maybe
half person.
Half person.
It actually depends upon your Constitution save and how Kadash wants to roll that.
I wouldn't roll a Constitution save until you start pushing 3 drinks.
Yeah, that's what most do. So yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. What do you guys say? Do you want to go on an adventure? Kill a beast?
It sounds like something interesting to do once we finish what we have here.
Well, there's a reason why we came to this town, isn't there?
Well, we have to go in the when Kund and Mogar get back. We have the Central Island here to go to, and then back to West Town.
Right.
And after that, we have the entire sea to travel, and hunting down a beast would be interesting.
Right. Can we invite her to the table so she could, like, I don't know, mingle?
Yes. Invite her over.
All right, so you motion for her to come by, and you motion for her to come by, and she goes to the table, and she's haphazardly heading your way, and she sits down, smiling like, "You guys are great." That's what she says.
Women like beer.
We do like beer, yeah.
Welcome.
Women like ale.
And since based with the time that we got, this is where I'm going to cut this one, and we're going to cut back to Mugger, who was trying to talk to the mayor. So you go to the mayor, you knock on the door, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, you guys are back. What do you need?"
I held up the necklace with 54 orc ears on it.
That's a lot of dead orcs.
All of them on the North Island.
All of them?
All of them.
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it before my eyes.
And they're all left ears, so you know they're from different orcs.
Yes, you are correct. Wow. Okay. So you're here to collect the bounty, are you not?
I'm here to see how much you're offering, because I had an offer in West Town that was very appealing.
Well, I am currently offering up 2 gold per dead orc.
You have 108 gold laying around?
It's we do have it. I mean, it's not often a big exchange like this ever happens. I mean, hold on. This is really bad of me to do, but what was the deal in I just want to make sure, was it gold that was being offered in West Town, or was it silver?
Out of character, I don't actually know what the actual offer in West Town was, but I know in West Town I was offered a magic item.
Okay. That gives me a better basis to work off of, thank you very much. So
I'm assuming there's a normal bounty in addition to a magic item.
Yes. There's a normal bounty to this one. I lost the fucking what I wrote for that one. But if it's not gold, it's fucking silver. It's definitely gonna be. It would definitely be silver over gold.
Yeah.
I'll make a deal with you. I'll take just 100 gold, but under the
Sure.
requirement that you send a messenger to West Town and retrieve the magic item, because their only agreement wasn't that they got the ears, just that they knew they.
That shouldn't be a problem. I mean, me and her are pretty cooperative. And I know she's been looking for the same thing. If she offered you something for the orcs, I'm sure she'd be more than happy to give it to you as well.
Then you got a deal.
No problem. I'll send a pigeon over there, and we'll try to get it over here as soon as possible.
Well, actually, we're gonna be going over there in like 6 days, so just let her know that we're coming to pick up my ring.
Then that is the message I will send.
Thank you.
All right, so you hand him the orc ears. He counts them all up, counts up the silver, and gives you 2 silver per 50 per orc ear. So that's 108. Yeah, 108 silver. And he says, "It's been a pleasure to make this deal with you. Thank you so much for keeping our home, both East and West Town and Perilum safe. We humbly thank you so much."
hopefully this helps with your trading commerce as well. Hopefully your trade ship should no longer be attacked because we also took out one of their boats.
And I'm going to give you one extra thing. And he hands you a commandment seal with that's basically like a silver shield that's about like yay big, like half the size of my head, and it says you can present this to most towns and throughout the entire arc, but especially in Balmar territories. And if you show this to any major official, they will know this. They will recognize you as great great independent people that can do good deeds. And it's the kind of thing that would make you look more favorable to government officials that are in charge of things.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
All right, with that deal complete, is this the point where the two of you are gonna go on your adventure, or is there something else I'm forgetting too?
I'm good.
That's where mine ends.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, so you get on your fucking turtle ass defender, and you're like, yeah, and it just moves. It doesn't because it's a machine that you can will to do whatever you want. And we are currently at 3 hours playing D&D. And I know some people are getting tired. Is this a point where we should stop and continue next time?
Seems like a good point.
Sure.
In
Seems
town.
like it.
I'm down, like, for regular.
With the drunken winch in front of us.
Yeah, also, kind of, since we're semi-splitting the party, it kind of seems like a good point to kind of break, and when we come back, you can get their stuff done.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to be playing a second game this month, honestly. Is everyone good to play next week?
Yeah.
I am. As
Yeah,
far as
why
that,
not?
well,
I'm not.
let's go check my calendar.
You're not?
Oh, there we go.
Not next week, no.
Let me pull up.
Because I believe the only weekend that was I mean, I know Dwarvian had a couple days, but the major weekend that was not good was the 26th and 27th. What about
that one's bad for me. I don't think there's any other weekend that's bad, Friday or Saturday. So
I'm literally free whenever now.
What about the 19th? That's a Friday.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, we can resume this on the 19th. We'll pick up where we left off in the bar. We'll pick up this little excursion that Mugger and Kund are going on, whom I promise I will never get you guys mixed up again, as long as I fucking DM.
You will.
I'll make that bet.
Because we do, and so you will.
But I'm the DM. I'm supposed to be way more responsible than this, and I really gotta do better at that. But
All right.
this is going to be the end of our adventure today. So, thank you all so much for coming to watch Treasures in the Ark. This has been me, the Warlock Kadash, with Hunt, Redsonja, Sylokat, Dwarvian, Twistedpanda, Drakecon. You've all been wonderful. It's been a fun game. Tune in next time where we do other crazy shit. And until then, good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Dave.